Hey everyone, Graphics Works here, and we are back with Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. In the last video, we finished Chapter 2. We defeated Lord Crump, and discovered that Princess Peach misses the ball. And Tech made a lovely little dance with her as an virtual AI assistant, I guess. And Bowser made his way to Petalburg, and tried to make sweet love to a life-size Peach poster. But we are now making our way into Chapter 3. So, Professor told us that we need to, I'm drawing a blank. The Professor told us that we need to find Don Pianta and figure out how to communicate with him in order to do so. But first, I want to talk with my brother because it looks like he's doing his own adventure and he's got a companion.
Hey there, I'm Bluey, and this guy is a total liar. Don't listen to him. You heard his story, right? Well, he did try to throw me, but he completely tripped. And what happens? I end up landing in lava. Lava, man! And you think that feels good? Thanks to him, you can stick a fork in me because I'm well done. My pale skin's been crispified. I'll never forgive this guy. I'm gonna make him pay if it takes my whole lifetime. That's the only reason I'm still hanging around with him. You'll pay, Luigi.
Apparently Luigi's been on some travels as well. I don't know. I think I'll ignore Luigi for now. We'll talk to his compatriots and how they tell us that he's a liar and a fraud and a sham and everything. But we won't listen to Luigi. Because that is what he is. A despicable liar. Alright. But what we do need to work on now is figuring out where we need to go and what we need to do. So, first what we're going to do, and also I kind of made note to this in the last video a little bit. Now that we actually have a ground pound ability that we unlocked in the Great Boggly Tree, there's a star piece. Lovely, awesome. We will worry about collecting those extra ones back in chapters 1, and if there's any spot in chapter 2 that we missed, we will collect those later. But for right now, I want to showcase something. We can use Flurry, and we can do this. This isn't readily well known by a lot of people, but sometimes people know. But you can actually do this and access the door back here. And who's back here that runs the Trouble Center? It's this guy. Whoever this guy is.
Whoa, what's the meaning of this? You found my secret way in. Dang. Look, a lot of, shall we say, sketchy requests get submitted here. So don't tell anyone that we're the ones running the Trouble Center, okay?
Also, will Goombella tell me if this is Gus or not? That's Goose, not Gus. It's Goose. Turns out the Trouble Center is being run by him and the Ishnail boys. He may look violent, but he's actually an intellectual. Perhaps people to surprise, you know? Interesting. The Ishnail group runs the Trouble Center, so they try to help those in need. Well, they don't. They try to just profit off of it. But this is Ishnail. We have to talk to him about how to meet the Don Pianta. Hey, you want something, Jump? This is the fortress of the Robo Thieves. You lost? What business brings a chump like you to a place like this? Say it ain't a vacation. What's that? You wanna meet that lying, cheating, stealing, no-good, jerky for brains Don Pianta? Real thieves like us end up as poor as dirt, never catching a break because of that guy. Did you come here knowing all that? And you know that scumbag demands protection money from us too? Yeah. You know all that and you still want us to tell you how you can meet the crumb? Fine, Mr. Insensitive Jerk, but it'll cost you 64 coins. And I ain't no budging that price, not a single coin. Inside info is pricey. Them's the breaks. Now, I know the answer to this, but we're doing this so you guys know what the intended purpose is. Normally you'd be like, I don't know where to go. You talk to Frankie. Frankie tells you need to find Ishnail. This is Ishnail. We pay him. He tells us the passcode. And then we go to the west side. We do the passcode. And then we meet the Don. You'll pay? Really? Yeah, you heard me. Yes, I mean, good call. You're a shrewd businessman. 64 coins on the nose. Then clean those ears out, cause listen up. At the store next to the Pianta Parlor in the west part of town, buy a dried mushroom and then a dizzy dial. Make sure you buy them in that order. Dried mushroom, dizzy dial. You got that? Do that and the shopkeeper will ask you what your favorite color is. You will answer yellow. See, yellow is the password for getting into Don Scumbag's oh so comfy office. You got all that? Yes. Alright, well thank you, Ishnail. We shall be on our merry way. Now, do you have to talk to Ishnail in order to trigger that flag for you to do that? Nope. You can do that at any point in time. You have to finish chapter 2. Well, actually, I don't think you have to finish. I think as long as you get the ground pound, I think you can just go straight into chapter 3 without ever completing chapter 2. I think chapter 2 is the only chapter that you can actually, like, play the entire game without ever doing. Well, you have to be able to access the 1,000-year door. So up until like the final chapter, you can do every chapter except for 2. I'm like 70% certain on that. I might be wrong. If I am wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But we have to buy. We have just enough space for this? Oh, ooh. And we have just enough space that the points shop system isn't going to affect us. First, we're going to buy a dried shroom. Yes. Thanks so much, sweetie. And then a dizzy dial. Yes, this is a drug reference. And I'm glad they kept it in, because it's funny. Yeah, here we go. Alrighty, mister. What color is your mustache? Yellow. Oops, sorry. What's wrong with me? That wasn't the right question at all. Let's try this again. Okay, mister. What's your favorite color? Yellow. Well, you check out. You know the password. So, you must be an acquaintance at the Don Pianta. Good for you. You can go through the door. Go on with your bad self. Now we can access the Don Pianta's office. Hello. What's with this wise guy? I ain't too jolly today. If you got beef, spit it out quicker, this gonna hurt. Excuse me? You want me to give you a ticket for the blimp? See now, to me that's funny. Are you a stand-up comedian? No? You ought to be. You got some nerve asking me for that. I'm Don Pianta. I make crying babies weep. You want I should run this bum out on the rail, boss? Look at him, what a rube. You must be like in pain, funny guy. You looking for trouble or what? Not so fast, boys. I like this kid's gumption. He just came to talk, no? That ain't a crime. So we talk. You boys can wait till we're done before you rough him up a bit. You got it? So, I gotta assume you got a reason for wanting a ticket for this blimp. Out with it. What's that? You wanna help some broad that's got herself kidnapped? And to rescue this dame, you're out collecting these crystal stars? The crystal stars? Hey Buzz, ain't those things in that legend about that ancient treasure? Vinny, you're such a dope. Hey boss, this knucklehead believes in fairy tales. Fairy tale nothing. That treasure's real. Everybody just shut it. I don't care if the treasure is real or not, get me? But I tell you, I can't help but like a guy who wants to rescue some girl he's gone gaga for. I've made my decision. You do me a little favor, and you get your blimp ticket. Sound fair, right? Wait, what's the favor? It's easy, it's nothing. It's less than nothing. See, the thing is, my own daughter eloped with one of my young associates. They vanished, but it wasn't too long ago that they did. They ought to still be in town somewheres.
You gotta find my daughter, Francisca, and this Frankie, and bring them both here. If you are unable to bring them here, then all you gotta do is tell me where they are. Then I shall settle this matter quickly and with what is known as extreme prejudice.
Boss, we don't know nothing about this guy. You can't rely on some goofball for this job. Yeah, boss, Vinny's right. Leave it to us to find Francisca.
Quiet, you! It's cause you lugs can't find her that I gotta swallow my pride and ask this guy. I hope you dopes ain't making complaints about my decision. You making complaints?
No, boss. Whatever you say goes, boss. I don't know what I was thinking, boss. It won't happen again, boss. You're the boss, boss.
Good. Now that we're all understanding with one another. So it's settled, yeah? Find my daughter and her friend, then come see me. Francisca and Frankie look like this. And just so we're clear here, if you don't find my daughter, your luck may turn out terrible.
Okay. So now we are on our way to find the Don Pianta's daughter and her eloped friend, Frankie. If they haven't gone too far, there's a lot of places we could look. But where they are is the most obvious, which is the boat docks. They're trying to escape the island. They're trying to make way. They're trying to set sail on a loving ship, on a lovely voyage vessel to who knows where. Probably some tropical paradise. Somewhere in the mountains? We don't know. All we do know is that they are right here trying to stow away on someone's ship.
Hey, back off, you creep. You want something, or are you just sliding up to people? What? Daddy asked you to find us and take us to him? Frankie, what should we do if Daddy finds us now? Oh, I don't know. And the boat's coming any minute.
Dollface, maybe we ought to head back and try to talk to the boss one more time.
No, Frankie. Don't say that. Don't you know what he'll do if we do that?
Francisca, baby doll. If we can just talk calm with the boss, he'll understand.
Oh, Frankie, my Frankie. You don't love me.
Of course I love you, Sugar Cookie. More than anybody in the world.
Then let's go, Frankie. Let's run. Run to the ends of the earth if we have to.
But the Butter Biscuit, they already found us out. We can't keep running forever.
We can't, Frankie. The more you try to put out the flames of our love, the hotter they burn. Until I marry you, no one will extinguish these flames of passion. No one. Don't you see, mister? I beg you, pretend you never saw us. Can you do that?
No way.
What do you say to me? You're a terrible, terrible man. Fine, have it your way, but we won't go with you. Never. I won't move from this spot.
I feel like I did a oh. What should we do, Mario? We at least have to tell the Don Pianta something. But all that stuff about our luck turning terrible didn't sound all that appetizing. I think I did a pretty good job with Francisca's voice. I feel pretty content with it. And the Don's, it's kind of like modulated over the years a little bit, but it's I try to go for like either a Brooklyn or like Italian mobster, just because he does the what's the matter with you? But I try to make it to where, because their accents are so similar, well, not accents, well, accent and speech, I guess, is so similar to his associates, his goons. I try to make it, try to make them distinguishable somehow. So that's why I have to like scrunch up my face a little bit to get it just right, you know? Sometimes you just gotta scrunch your face and you just get that right sound.
Ooh, Knuckles came back. The proverbial mustache. You gonna brighten my mood? So, give. What you got? Do you know the whereabouts of the two runaways?
Sure do, and I'll tell you.
Ooh, ain't that a true fact? Rogueport Arbor, eh? Well done. I appreciate this favor you've done for me. I'll prepare your blimp tickets. Hey, you two Nimrods. The kids are at the harbor. Now go get them.
Daddy, wait!
Francisca? Boss, forgive me, boss. I'm so sorry. I truly am. Frankie. So, you come back, head hung low and with your tail between your legs.
No, Daddy, don't hurt him. I'm the one who said we should elope. It was me. But Frankie said no. He said we should come back and try to talk to you, Daddy.
Boss, listen, I don't care what you do to me. I deserve it all for being disloyal. But you gotta forgive her. Forgive your daughter, boss. That's all I ask.
No, Daddy. No. I'm the bad one. It's my fault. If you're going to punish anyone, punish me.
No, boss. It's all on me. It's my responsibility. All the blame right here.
Daddy.
Boss.
I can't do a fake yell like that.
Enough, quiet, both of you. Yarr.
Yeah.
Francisca, my headstrong daughter. You used up your last favor long ago. And you, Frankie. You were like a son to me. This is how you repay your debt to Don Pianta? I feel such a disappointment in you two. It's like a poison mushroom in me gut.
Daddy.
Boss. I don't ever want to see your mugs again, you hear me? Get out of my sight, the both of you. I don't care where you go, just get out of here. That's what you expected me to say, huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. Go, do what you want, do it. Even if it means getting married.
Oh, Daddy.
Dad, no, boss.
Thank you so much, Daddy. Thank you for your blessing.
Boss, I'll make your daughter the happiest woman, I promise you. She'll want for nothing. Enough already. Just go. Go. Francesca, seeing you this happy makes me happy too. Congrats to both of yous. Frankie, this is great. I mean, the way this all turned out is a bit sappy, but hey, things turned out okay, am I right?
Goodbye, Daddy. Farewell. And thank you.
You still here? Well, you found my daughter and you got her to come back. And just look on how things turned out. What a complete another soap opera. But hey, a deal's a deal. You can have your blimp ticket like I said. You got a blimp ticket that travels to Glitzville. Who knew? That guy's got her smiling ear to ear. She's happy, and that's good. Hey, I knew you were the right man for the job. Thanks a bunch, Pally. Now get on with your ugly mug out of my office. And I've got some intense emotions to compartmentalize.
Yay, awesome, we did it. Now I can go to Glitzville. And to Glitzville we shall. And wait, also, I think I forgot to do this before. Here. Oh, a little back. There we go. There's a star piece here in front of the parlor. And then before we head off to Glitzville, back here, there's also a train besides the blimp. And then by the train, near the conductor, towards the back of the train. Oh, yeah, near the back of the train. Right in here, right where I'm standing. There we go. There's another star piece right there. Let's go ahead and save, because I don't want to have to do all that sappy nonsense again. And you. This flag glows Glitzville. Will you be needing a ticket to travel with us? Everything looks in order. Will you be coming on board today?
Please watch your step as you step aboard.
There's a star piece here that I forgot about. I just kind of came back here because I was like, I feel like there's something back here, but there was a star piece. And now, for the chapter that everyone says is the best chapter in the entire game. I personally think it's chapter 5, but that's because I like One Piece. But chapter 3 is my favorite chapter, specifically for voiceovers. So this is going to be one fun chapter. Might have to be broken up into 2 parts, but we're going to try to do it all in one go. Look at him, all flying through the blimp, fast as can be. Soaring high above the clouds. In chapter 3 of Glitz and Glory. Well, no doubt about it. This is Glitzville. Can you believe it actually floats? Welcome to Glitzville, home of the Glitz Pit. Well, let's get to it, huh, Mario? Let's find that crystal star as fast as we can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, before we get started anywhere, there is a flip panel right here with a star piece. There is a star piece over here behind the telephone booth. We have a souvenir shop that has a whole bunch of goodies in it. A lot of these goodies are very, very useful. So I'm actually going to sell off some of our inventory so we can make room for the better stuff. Also, I didn't showcase this, but this is the point system. Shop point prices. So we buy one more item, we will get an Ice Storm. We get a 30 points Super Mushroom, a Thunder Rage at 50, Shooting Star at 70, Gold Bar at 100, Life Shroom at 150, 200 points gets us an Ultra Shroom, 250 gets us a Jam and Jelly, and 300 points gets us a Gold Bar times 3. But out of all this, the things that we want the most are going to be these Power Punches and the Earth Tremor rocks over there on the end. Then I believe there's something hidden over here. Nope, I always think there's something hidden there and there isn't. What is really cool though is this hot dog stand. We can buy hot dogs. I don't care to buy a hot dog right now, but there's this little hot dog snack poster thing. Before in the first game, you just like went up to it and nothing happened. But in the Switch version, you can actually take photos. So Mario with his head in there with Goombella next to it. You can like, I'm pretty sure there was like, yeah, you can go in and out and switch to different viewpoints. See, there's a third one. I believe there's one more. There's only 3. I don't remember. Okay, so there's only 3 viewpoints that you can do. But then each character has a different thing when looking. So they'll do like a little thing or whatever. And I think Koops would just waves. Yeah, he just waves. So it's a cute little thing. I like it. I like it a lot. It's adorable. There's a star piece back there, but we'll grab that here in a second. There's an end coupon back there. We won't worry about that right now. What I want to worry about is this block right here. We have to spin jump to bust it open. And they greatly improved upon the animation for this staircase. It is such a good animation. I love this animation so much for this staircase. It's one of my favorite things about... Hey, power plus P. Perfect. We got that. And then, Coops, can you grab me this? Thank you. There's a star piece down there. It's such a good animation. It was one of the best animations in this, wrong button. In this area. So, there we go. And then, if you think you can't reach this, just hit the block. There you go. Now you can hit the shine sprite. And then star piece. And then I believe... Nope, nothing else. Is there anything over here? I don't... No, nothing over here. But let's continue into the Glitz Pit. It's very orange. Very, very shiny candelabra. Goombella. Let's go inside. What do we see? A wrestling ring between a giant chicken and a purple armored turtle. And it's packed to the brim. Whoa, totally awesome. Check it out, Mario. Someone's about to catch a beating up there. That's alright, though. And you think you're about the time to feel the rock? Oh. Dial you down, the pincushion. You don't want any of this. Would you even show up? Yeah, you hear me talking, Wimpy. Stay out of the way or feel the burn, baby. I tell you what, do about 1,000,000 push-ups and you'll come see the Uncle Rock Hulk again. I'll give you another world-class spanking and send you crying home to your mama. Again. Woo-wee, Jim. That was a great whooping. Your thoughts on the match? You call that a match? Ain't there a fighter out there who can challenge me? No, no one can. Hear me? Ain't a fighter out there that can make me a sweat. You got a bone to pick? Come and fight. Bring it. I'll take on anyone. Your weight cleanser, might as well stick to your video game fighting, okay? Cause I'll hurt you. Yeah, number 1, baby. Rock Hulk is the champ. Har, 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 har. Whoa, look, Mario. Here, you're on the champ's belt. Isn't that a crystal star? Yeah, it totally is. Look at it sparkle. It's gotta be a crystal star. But why would it be in a sweaty old pit like this? What do you think we ought to do? We can't just steal the meathead's belt, can we? This stinks. What do we do? Steal it. Oh. Come on, Mario. Seriously. What? We're the good guys here. We can't do that. No, no. The way I see it, our only option is for you to kick some tails and take some names and become the champ and win that belt. Oh, yeah. So let's get busy, huh? I guess we gotta become official battlers first, right? Ooh, I'm kinda getting stoked about this. Let's go find out who runs this shindig. So, I'm sorry if you guys hate my Rock Hawk voice. Hold on, we're gonna take a full pause here for a second. I'm sorry that you guys hate my Rock Hawk voice. I think it's funny as fuck. If you don't think it's funny, that's your problem, I guess. And you'll have to just mute me or whatever whenever I do Rock Hawk lines. Because I think it's funny that I make a Rock Hawk like this. Because he tries to be a bad, burly dude. Who wants to get rocked? You gonna take the Rock Hawk? No, it's a funny if he talks like this. It's like, I'm gonna be a big bad chicken man. I don't know. I think it's a funny. Oh, har, 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 har. What's that, bub? You wanna become a fighter? Well, if you're serious, you better go meet with Mr. Grubba, the promoter. Mr. Grubba's office is just down the hallway. You can't miss it. Head on through. Also, Just like I talked about in Chapter 1 with the sewers when we fight the fuzzies. Do you go left or do you go right? I always choose left here. Like with the sewers, I always continue right first and then go left. But for this, I always go to the left side because like we become fighters for the red side. You never become a fighter for the blue side. And I think that would be something that would be super, super cool if they would have done. If it was like, oh, hey, if you are on game save files like A and B, you are on the red side. If you're on save files C and D, you are on the blue side. And just flip-flop it. I think that would have been so cool. That would have been the greatest thing ever. But no. They make it to where you are always on the red side, and they use the blue side towards the end of the chapter. And it's just, I don't know, I find it upsetting. That is like missed potential. But everyone's always going to be a critic about something when it comes to the game. I just think that they could have done better, and they chose not to. Was that? You want to become a fighter, bub? Oh, alright. Go on in. Mr. Grub is just inside. Who in tarnation are you, son? And who let you in? This is Grubba's office. Yep, and that's me, Grubba. And you're one rude dude coming on in here without knocking. What now? You want to be an athlete, huh? You want to become a fighter? Ooh-wee, well, why didn't you say a thing or two, son? I always got time for a new up-and-comer. Yep, this is the place all packed to the gills, with young fighters all primed and raring to go. I gotta say, son, you're a bit skinny for my taste, but I'm willing to give you a shot. Now, play me straight, son. You want to live the life of a glorious champ, don't you? Darn Skippy. Alright, son, alright. I'll hear where you're coming from, all loud and clear. When I was just a poor pup, I didn't give a pokey spatoot for fancy big city ways. But I jumped into the world of martial arts and found my way to fame and riches. And you know what I realized? Being rich and famous is diggity dang dynamite. Now I can't mix it up in the ring no more, but I earned enough to set me for life. You reading me here, son? Dreams do come true, even if they ain't yours exactly. Yep, that's the key, son. Dream big and you'll get big. That's the winner's way. And when you make it big, you'll look back on all those small dreamers and laugh. You reading me here, son? That's the spirit, Chief. Here, let's have us a walk and talk, and come on now. Now, how you like this, Pod? Just feast your eyes. Go on. This is the champ's room. Isn't it a sight? Deluxe! Yep. You want to become champ, son? And you're gonna get the key to this here room. Ain't it all? It ain't all. That ain't all, of course. That's on top of big money and fame and screaming fans. Yep, no doubt about it, son. Apply yourself and a life of wealth and comfort awaits. Now, here we have the Major League locker room. A lot of contenders here. What do you think, son, huh? Not exactly glamorous, but it's clean and comfortable. Totally sanitary, too. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I care about my fighters, darn it. Now, I'm sure you know this already, son, but there ain't but one world champ. Clawing your way to the top and taking the belt to become champ ain't an easy thing to do. And that's the point, son. Wouldn't be worth it if it weren't no challenge. I can see you got the fire for it too, Pod. I can see the eye of the tiger in there. You're gonna be the champ, I can just feel it. And I ain't never been so sure about a fighter in my whole life. Oh, hey, and one other thing. You gotta sign this itty-bitty contract to become a fighter. It ain't no thing, just a second or two of your time. Just jot your name here on the dotted line. You're not selling your soul to the devil? Unless the devil has a handsome face and a stylish fedora. Oh, put that away. You signed the contract. Best thing you ever did, son. Now, you're a Mario. Ain't a bad handle. Still, I gotta say, pard, it lacks a little punch as a fighter's name. Get me? Let me see here. Bam! Ooh-wee! I got it. From now on, you're gonna be the Great Gonzalez. Whew! Ain't that a beaut? Dang, if that ain't a stroke of genius, a name that good comes around once in a lifetime. Yep, everyone's gonna soon bow before the Great Gonzalez. Make me proud, son. Well now we got the business side out of the way. Jolene, could you come in here a minute, darling?
Yes, sir? You wished to see me?
Sure did, hon. Jolene, this is the Great Gonzalez, our newest rising star. Be a peach and take him on down to the minor league locker room, alrighty?
Right away, sir. Mr. Gonzalez, you'd be so kind. Please follow me. As you know, you are now a contracted fighter, so you must abide by some rules. First and foremost, what Mr. Grubba says goes, period. You must do what he says. Also, per your contract, you cannot quit until Mr. Grubba releases you. There are many other small guidelines that I will explain as they become relevant.
What is this shithole?
Well, here we are. This is your locker room. You're starting in the minor league, of course. So just as you've started your career. If you don't like this dingy room, I suggest you work your way up through the ranks. When you're ready to fight, you just log into this computer terminal here. Mr. Grubba will then decide who you'll match up against, and you will have no say in this. Why don't you try it once? Walk up to the screen and log in with A. Then pick Ranked Match.
Welcome to the automated match reserve system. What is your command? Ranked match. Well, howdy, Gonzalez. Ready to get your fists dirty, huh? There you are. There you go, son. I got a treat for you. Your first battle's gonna be against the Goomba Bros. Don't worry about them. They'll be a piece of cake. Just mop them up, okay, son? Hey, we want to give everyone fired up, though, so appeal to the crowd at least once. You got any questions about detailed rules? Just ask the lovely Miss Jolene. Okay, son? Well, good luck, pod.
Okay, so your battle is reserved. At this point, you just wait until security comes for you. Fighting is pretty basic. The team that drops the opponent's HP to 0 wins first. Well, first wins. Simply winning is not enough. When Mr. Grubba sets fight conditions, follow them. In this case, the condition is to appeal to the crowd at least once. Fairly easy. If you satisfy the condition and win, you can battle a higher ranked opponent next. If you lose the match or don't satisfy the condition, your rank will stay the same. If you can get your rank up to the 11th, you'll get a shot at the Major League. That's about all you need to know for now. Do you understand all of that?
Yep.
Okay, good. For now, just wait until security comes to get you, Mr. Gonzalez.
Okay. Gonzalez, match time. Follow me, bub.
Okay, so security's here to escort you to the ring. Try not to get completely destroyed out there.
We're gonna go to Coops first. Actually, I should have just done Goombella and then swap to Coops. It'll be fine. Squaring off, folks, are the meteorite hardheads, the Goomba Bros. And a newcomer with a hankering for hammering, the Great Gonzalez. The Goomba Bros have been waiting and getting all head up for the fight. Let's check on in. How do, Goomba Bros? How you feeling today? You ready for this fight?
Are you kidding, man? We're always ready to bonk a fool or two. Who's this Gonzalez rookie? A cocky idiot, that's who. Waiting just makes us mad. We're gonna teach this tardy kid how to respect fighters with seniority. I think maybe we ought to call an ambulance for him now, just to save the time later.
Hot diggity dang, fight fans. There's the great Gonzalez now, striding on up. I tell you, this rookie's got some guts strolling up late like he owns the place. Whew. Okay now, Gonzalez, listen up. Let me just explain the rules of the match real quick.
Have a bonk, punk.
Your foe struck first.
Hey, that's no fair. You can't attack before the bell rings. That's cheating. Come on, Mario. We can let a bunch of cheaters beat us. Let's take them down. Ah, quit your crying, will ya? That was just a little welcoming gift for the rookie. Where's our thank you?
Appeal to the crowd at least once. So, tactics. Appeal. We appeal to the crowd at least once. Attack. Power Shell. Get out of here, Goomba Bros. You got a single star point. You got a pity point. The great Gonzalez wins. Tell me, son, what was your first taste of victory like? The battle was savage. Yeah, it was okay, I guess. That fight, what a joke. Listen to this guy, he's like a poet of the arena. And I tell you what, I just saw, folks, a whooping. This kid's got skills. We got ourselves a new hero. Let's hear it for him, folks. Yeah, the great Gonzalez. Not too shabby for your first fight, Gonzalez. You got some promise. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. Go and get your fight money from Jolene.
Here's your fight money of 5 coins, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 19.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. The next fight will not be set up until you select Rank Match on the terminal. You can also check your current ranking on the terminal screen. Feel free to do whatever you like until your next fight. You have a nice day, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yo, Rook, how was your first fight? I'm King K, a Bush League scrub just like you. Good meeting you, man. You look like a stand-up dude. I think I can hang with you. Hey, so, why don't you meet the gang, huh? This guy here is Master Crash. Nice to meet you, Bum. Well, not that you've gotten to know each other, I will give you advice, Bum. As Miss Jolene was saying, you'd better, Bum, obey Mr. Grubba's conditions. If you don't clear conditions and win, your rank won't go up even if you win match, Bum.
Yeah, Marion has, you know, some quirky speech going on, but his advice holds up most of the time.
Hey, not just sometimes, Bum. Advice is always useful, Bum.
Right, man. Whatever. Anyway, this lean machine over here is Bandy Andy. Nice to meet you. I'm not here too often, but if you see me around, say hi. Oh yeah, if you sleep in the bed over there, your HP and FP will fully recover. It's not like the cushy bed in the champ's room though, it doesn't refill star power.
Okay, cool. And this last guy with the sweet purple kicks is known as Cleftor. Cleftor no like friend with mustache. Easy there, Clef man. Hey, he isn't the friendliest guy, but you get used to him. Anyway, that's the core minor league crew. You need something? Ask us. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You and me, we're gonna have to square off eventually, so good luck, man. And there we go. We are now official champs. Not champs, we are official contenders for the Glitz Pit belt. We are the official chicken tenders of the Glitz Pit. We'll start our next ranked match against Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Okay, then. Your next opponent will be ranked 18 in the Glitz Pit, the KP Koopas. Now listen, son. In this battle, I want you to avoid using any items. Empty them pockets. Real men don't need no trinkets to help them out. Pound out a proper whooping, you hear? Now get on out there and show them, knock some heads the old-fashioned way, will you? Hey, looks like your next match is against me. Good luck, man, to both of us. We'll switch back to Goombella because we're going to have a lot of tattles. We're going to have a lot of tattles to do while we are going through all of Chapter 3. Mr. Gonzalez, match time. Follow me, bub. So, we're going to have a lot of stuff to do here. A lot of this is going to be a little tedious and monotonous because a lot of it's just going to be fighting. There's going to be some dialogue in between fights. That's where most of the bread and butter is. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Shell Machines of Doom. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the KP Koopas.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. Meet my peeps, Gonzalez. I told you we were going to square off, and now it's on.
Get yourselves ready to battle!
Don't use items. Yep. So, as part of fighting, we'll switch to Goombella first. As part of fighting in the Glitz Pit, before, you just had to remember what your conditions were, but they've now added in the Switch version where you get your little thing in the bottom left-hand corner, which is super, super helpful if you forget what you're doing, because some of us tend to have the memory of a goldfish, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with having a goldfish memory. It just means you're really bright sometimes. Alright, that's a KP Koopa. It's a Koopa Troopa of a slightly different color. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. Looks like its abilities are just like any Koopa, so it ought to be a piece of cake. Don't go easy just because you know King K, Mario. That's what friends are for. That's a KP Paratroopa. It's a Koopa Paratroopa with a different color. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. Its attacks are the same as your average garden variety Paratroopa. So just do the same thing as always. Stomp on it, flip it, and drop its defense to 0. My head bonk is pretty effective against the 2. Come on, let's get him. There. There is... Don't use items against the KP Koopas. I don't know what I want to do as far as like editing this, so I'm trying to make this notion now. I may change my mind.
We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
What do you expect, huh? We rock. I'm kind of thinking of like, in this section. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez. Mario's ranking rose to 18. Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Hey, way to hand out a beating out there, man. You beat me straight up. Good swing the other way next time, though. You know what I'm saying?
So, a lot of this is going to be a, where after each match until KP...
Oh, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Alright then. Your next opponent will be... Rank 17 in the Glitz Pit, the Pokey Triplets. Now listen, son. In this battle, I want you to avoid swapping partners out. Gotta stick with who brung you. The fight to an end, side by side. Now that's drama. Now get out there and stand by your pod.
Pokey Triplets, I believe, are Pokies, so we'll deal with them.
Gonzalez, match time. Follow me, bub.
And also, since we are out of FP, I'm going to sleep real quick because they do not care that I need to sleep right before a match. I just need a quick power nap. But, until... Because there's a lot of dialogue. Until we are at a point where a lot of dialogue stops after in between each fight, we'll play each fight. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's like do all this and then it's like just cut to the end. I don't know.
For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Spike Terror Triplets. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Pokey Triplets.
We are going to lose to the likes of you. Go ahead and touch us. It won't hurt too much.
Get yourselves ready to battle! But I think what I want to do is, actually I don't really know what I want to do. So whatever I decide will have to be okay. I do know that there's going to be a lot, don't swap partners. Actually, I should do this first. No, stop. Paddle, there we go. I want to be able to make sure I get all the dialogue, but I don't want you guys to have to sit through all the fights, because the fighting part is the boring part in my opinion. That's a Pokey. It's like a cactus school that's got nasty spines all over its body. Max HP is 4, attack is 3, and defense is 0. Look at those spines. Those would totally hurt. If you stomp on it, you'll regret it. Pokeys attack by lobbing parts in their bodies and charging at you. They come even all friends for help, so be quick about taking them out. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
See? No biggie.
But yeah, because I know there's going to be a lot of dialogue in between fights, especially with talking with KP Pete.
Here's your fight, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 17.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Hey, what's crackin', G-Man? Did you just finish beating down some poor fools or what? You're looking good, man. The old King K wouldn't mind a little bit of your luck. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Get in there, you. Oh, get in there, you. How many times do I have to tell you? That room is absolutely off limits. If you want to remain on our fight roster, you must follow the rules. And don't think I haven't noticed you following me. Stop that too. It's creepy. If you don't obey the rules, we will ban you from the Glitz Pit. Understood?
Again, dude? Man, you're just a magnet for trouble.
Sorry, King K. Didn't mean to bring in Quentin rules over here.
And don't sweat it, B-Money. Jolene can take that toot and shove it up her nose. Hey, why are you always chasing after that girl anyway, man?
You know, no particular reason. Now, if you folks pardon me, I must be off.
Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez, fixing for a fight, huh? Okay then, well, your next opponent will be ranked 16 in the Glitz Pit, the Dead Bones. Now listen, son, Inspector, I want you to wrap it up in 5 turns or less. I got a date with my biz gal in a few and I don't want to be late. Now get in there and bring this puppy home quick. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and a bone-banging rockers. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Dead Bones.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. We're gonna take your skin off your bone.
Get yourselves ready to battle! We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
What do you expect, huh? We rock. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 16.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Man, I just heard you knock some blocks off. Not bad, Double G, man. You're the real dude, the realest I've ever seen. Keep busting heads. And if anyone gives you a lip, just tell them Gold King K came to back you up. Bzow. Hurts.
Keep quiet. My foot. Oh, you're fine, just shut up. Apply pressure right there. Ow. Do we ever gag me? Come on, I'll grip with you. Out of the way up there. That's a lot to keep up with. I know I messed up a lot of those lines.
Whoa, sounds like some poor sucker's earned himself a trip to the hospital. Hey man, this is brutal sport. Sometimes, you know, this stuff happens. Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez, fixed the full fight, huh? Alrighty then, your next opponent will be ranked 15 in the Glitz Pit, Spike Storm. Now listen, son, and I want you to avoid using any of them there special moves. Think the crowd's craving a nice long battle at its simplest and finest. Now get in there and do them a grandstanding. It'll be Spinies and Lakitu? Yes. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Midnight Spike Bombers. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with Spike Storm.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. We're gonna spike bomb you into submission, punks.
Get yourselves ready to battle!
That's a Spiny, basically a spike-covered Koopa. It's painful. Max HP is 3, attack is 3, and defense is 3. These things have such high defense that you can't even hurt them when they roll up. So, when they go back to normal, do all the damage you can and do it quickly. If you flip them over, their defense drops to 0. That's the time to take them out. Jumping on them is just plain stupid, so try using a PAL block or some other item. That's a Lakitu. It's a member of the Koopa clan that rides on the clouds. Max HP is 5, attack is 2, and defense is 0. It attacks by throwing spiny eggs. If you stomp on it when it's holding a spiny egg, you'll take damage, so don't do it. Spiny eggs slowly hatch into Spinies, so beat the Lakitu before fighting the Spinies. Aw, this book doesn't even answer my real question. Where does it keep all those spiny eggs?
Up its butt. That's where I think it would keep them. It makes perfect sense. Look at that cloud. It's hiding a thick cake underneath that cloud. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
See? No biggie. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 15.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Hey man, check this. I heard the hot dog stand outside's got a new menu item that uses a mystic egg. Did you know their hot dogs can restore your HP and FP during batch? That's some serious nutrish. I'm not sponsored yet, just excited about some probably amazing hot dogs. You ought to snack out on one. Okay, so with the hot dog stand is where we earn our next character. So what you need to do is, and I'll show you guys, this is what you should do. You should not go outside. View rankings. Because what you want to do, it's not all the way up here, it's down here in the minor league. We are currently at 15. What you want to do is when you defeat the bomb squad, that is when you go after the egg. Well, you go outside to get your delicious hot dog, you get an egg, and the egg becomes your partner. You then immediately go for the Iron Addison twins if you want to go for the Yoshi that is on the cover of the box, the green one, which kind of like phased out there because of the green screen. But you do that for the green Yoshi. Here is a list of all the time slots that you need for what color Yoshi you want. So what I recommend doing, because the time is based on when it joins your team, so there'll be a line that says like, it wants to join your squad, will you allow it? Yes, blah blah blah. The second you stop talking with it and you can like free roam again, that is the exact moment your timer starts. And your internal clock in-game keeps track of it. It keeps track of it down to the second. So what I recommend, if you want a very specific color out of the ones that are provided, what you need to do is start that clock so you can keep track of it. Or what I also like to do is still keep track of it, but do the bomb squad and then wait to do the Iron Addison twins. So like do the bomb squad, get the egg, and then sit either in the room ready for the match or sit in the middle of the match, right, against the Iron Addison twins, because it'll count while you are in the middle of the matches as well. So it'll keep track of it for the whole thing. Cutscenes included, as far as I am aware, because it will not end that timer until after that first Iron Addison encounter, because you are guaranteed to lose, because you are required to have the Yoshi in order to move on to the Major League. So if you want the specific color, like I said, just fight the bomb squad, go out, get the Yoshi egg, go fight the Addison twins. Don't immediately leave the match. Just kind of sit there, do nothing. watch that timer. When you see you've got like enough time, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, to where you need to be, because you know you're going to have some dialogue that's going to like eat up some time. If you want to read it, you can read it, or if you just spam through it, you know you can get that done in like five seconds. So that'll give you it's also a range. So I think like the green one is like 0 to 4 minutes, and then like 5 to whatever, and then so on and so forth. I don't know, but like I said, I have the times up here on the screen so you guys can see that. You do that for the specific color you want. Okay, I am actually going to just let this be full random because we're doing this. I don't care what color we get. Normally I try to go for the green one, but sometimes it's cool getting the other colors. So I'm going to go ahead and get the egg, and we will see what color we get by the time this is all said and done. Because I think it's a like 20-minute, 30-minute window by the time it's all said and done, and then it resets. So it's 0 to say it's 30 minutes or whatever. So after that 30 minutes is up, it starts back over at 0. So if you feel like you missed your time slot for whatever reason, you can just continue on, try again for another 4 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you need to do. Also, this happens. Rockhawk is being showered and screamed over and mauled by so many loving and adoring fans. Har 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 har! Everybody wants a piece of the rock. It's a little tight in here. Here's your free advice. If you try to be me, yeah, cause everybody loves to rock. Well, you know what? I don't like your attitude, Rock. I don't like your attitude one bit. So I'm going to get rid of everyone. Oh, also, if you talk to him and he still says the same dialogue like this, right? It's a tough life, blah blah blah. Everyone loves to rock. It's probably because you've got one person floating around somewhere like this. Oh, and they're gone. And now you talk to him. Hey, you, that ain't a cool. Don't beat up on my fingers just cause you ain't got none. And so, there. He gives you some different dialogue for getting rid of all the fans. Just a cool little thing. No, stop at once. This behavior is unacceptable in food stuff. I insist you desist. No, please, come back. Someone help. My rare imported egg has escaped. Please, catch it. I can't do a very good Asian accent. Because this is like a... I feel like this would be a Chinese pig. What? Oh, come on. There we go. Or like a Polish accent. I don't know a Polish accent. Absolutely unacceptable in a polite society. I insist you come down at once, Egg. How am I supposed to get up there? Fly? Like a common sparrow? I guess he could be Russian, maybe. I never thought about that. Oi, how am I supposed to get egg? Like common sparrow? I could see that. I could see him being a Russian. Huh. Never considered that before. Something to think about in the future. Also, I didn't showcase this. This is the juice shop. Which comes into part later on. Also, look, we have our fancy bareback. Our French bear. So let's bring out Goombella to talk to our lovely French bear. Apparently he's also in chapter 2, which we missed. We'd have to like complete chapter 2 fully and then go back. So we may go back at some point and see him again. Bonjour, monsieur de la moustache. I wonder what the flower is beautiful one your woman likes. She is a ravishing yet thorny red rose, eh? I am not careful, I may get caught. I think he's referring to the woman, the one that we can see in the window. Her. Whatever her name is. Which there is speculation that she may be a certain individual that we have already met. I don't know if it's confirmed or denied that that is the case. It's just an assumption. And this. Well, hello, talk to the egg. Huh? Did you hear that, Mario? Don't you want to be you don't want to be eaten, little eggy waggy? It's so adorable. What should we do, Mario? Should we help it? Let there be hot dogs. Come on, Mario. That's just tasteless. Seriously, don't scare the little guy. Try not to be so childish, will you? Mr. Hot Dog Stand Guy, it looks like this egg doesn't want to be eaten. It's okay to let it go, right? Oh, very well. Fine, I suppose there's not much marketing cuisine that jumps away anyway. Awesome, did you hear that, little Eggy Wiggy? You're free, see you around. Huh? What's that now, Eggy? You wanna follow us? Is that it? I'm pretty sure our little buddy here wants to hang out with us. Do we let it? It can follow us, why not? You hear that, little guy? Just make sure not to get in our way, okay? And now the timer has started. We are on the clock. Here we go. How fast can we get this done? What color are we going to get? I think we're going to end up with a red one. I'm calling it now. I'm calling we're going to get a red one. And so every time while we're in here, he's just going to sit there and be a good little egg. Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Well, okay then. Your next opponent will be ranked 14 in the Glitzpit, the Handed Overs. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using any of them there flower points. Yeah, you heard me. Let's see how you do without none of them fancy pants moves. Now get in there and show them something, son. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Grim Death Burglars. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with a Handed Overs. We ain't gonna lose to the likes of you. We're awful quick, awful agile, and just plain awful. Get yourselves ready to battle! That's a bandit. This scumbag tries to bump you and grab your coins, jerk. Max HP is 5, attack is 2, and defense is 0. If you time your guard well, when he attacks, he won't be able to steal anything. Plus, the look on the bandit's face when your guard is successful is priceless. If a bandit steals coins from you, defeat him before he flees to get your coins back. That's a big bandit, basically a boss among ordinary bandits. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, and defense is 0. Unlike other bandits, he'll steal your items as well as your coins. Totally weak. If you guard well, when he charges at you, he'll blow without stealing a thing. If he robs you, you won't be able to get your items back unless you beat him right then. He'll run. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. See? No biggie. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez. Mario's ranking rose to 14. Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Did you hear the latest, G-Man? My boys say that they just saw a stunning babe having juice at the fresh juice shop. She likes juice. I like juice. We already have so much in common. Pick her out for me, man. And there is no one at the fresh juice shop. I have tried. I have went there. There is no one. No one for King K. It's a lie. It's a scam. It's a sham. It's a sham wow. Welcome to the automated match reserve system. What is your command? Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Okay, well, your next opponent will be ranked 13 in the Glitzpit, the Mind Bogglers. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to use your partner's skill at least once. The crowd loves the tag team, and they know you want to see your partner show their stuff off too. Now get in there and put your partner to work. For your next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Grey Entanglers. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Mind Bogglers. We're gonna lose to the likes of you. Prepare to be ensnared, mystified, and devoured. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. What do you expect, huh? We rock. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez. Mario's ranking rose to 13. Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Hey, listen, man. Keep it under that hat, but I'm thinking about retiring soon. If I stay any longer, well, my future might be shorter than you know. So, after the next match, I'm gone. It ain't cool to quit and run, that's for sure, but you know, that's life, Double G, man. Listen, you stay cool, okay? Promise you won't forget you once knew the King K. What is your command? Ranked match. Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Okay, well, your next opponent will be ranked 12 in the Glitz Pit, the Punk Rocks. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using your jump. No jumping, no matter whatsoever. I want to see the pure test of power within the tone without flouncing around. You get me? Now get in there and hand out a whooping or two.
Oh, it's the Hypercliffs.
For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Green Torture Squad. Yup, it's a fight to the finish with the Punk Rocks.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with.
This no take long. This end in pain for mustache. Get yourselves ready to battle! Don't use your jump. Well, I won't jump, but I will paddle and flip you all over on your heads.
That's a Hyper Bald Cliff. Like cliffs and bald cliffs, this also is a rock monster. Max HP is 3, attack is 2, and defense is 2. This Hyper version can build up its energy, boosting its attack to 8 on the next turn. It has low HP, but its body is rock hard and impervious to fire, making it super tough. It says here that an item attack's pretty effective. Beat it before it goes hyper.
There, we did that. And now they're all on their backs. Oh, X, nope. Put your rocks away, Goomba. Goomba, fuck you. And then head bonk. Then I can't jump, but she can head bonk, which is two separate things. Now he's back over. Item. Koopa Tea. Just because I need it. Doesn't count in his attack. And then Quake Hammer. And that will finish you off. Beautiful. We never jumped once. We clearly didn't do no stunt-defying magic tricks when we did our stylish moves while using our hammer. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
What do you expect, huh? We rock. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 12.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Okay then, your next opponent will be ranked 11 in the Glitz Pit, the Bomb Squad. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to use at least one special move, okay? The crowd's seeking something flashy, you catch my drift? Give them a good old show. Now get in there and blow the roof off, son. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Big Bomb Boomers. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Bomb Squad.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with.
Here we go, Gonzalez Bum. I have advice. Just give up now, Bum. Get yourselves ready to battle! Ooh, that's actually worked in our favor. Hold on. Use a special move at least once. Attack. Tattle. We can do the style move here, and that'll give us just enough. There we go. And we'll be able to do our Earth Tremor.
That's up a bomb. It attacks by blowing itself up. Yeah, real smart. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. The bomb will totally get mad if you damage it. They have like super short fuses. Whenever it gets mad, it'll charge and explode on its next turn. That attack really hurts. Oh man, if it gets mad, it'll blow up on the slightest contact, so don't attack directly. Attack it from a step away with a hammer, or hit it with something hard like a shell.
We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
See? No biggie.
Yeah, after we got myrtleized because I couldn't hit my super guards.
Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 11.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
It is quite lonely without King K around, Bomb. No lonely. Him too weak. Now him not here. See how normal could to Cleftor. You are in bomb denial, Cleftor. I saw you weeping in locker, Bomb.
Well, here we are. This is your locker room. You'll be starting in the minor league, of course, and now that you've just started your career. If you don't like this dingy room, I suggest you work your way up through the ranks. When you are ready to fight, you just log into this computer terminal here. Mr. Grebel will then decide who you'll match up against. You'll have no say in this. Why don't you try it once? Walk up to the screen and log in with A. Then pick Ranked Match. Use the terminal now. Don't you understand basic instructions, Sir Swoop?
Well, howdy, Sir Swoop. Ready to get your wings dirty, huh? There you go, son. I got a treat for you. Your first battle's gonna be against the Goomba Bros. Don't you worry about them. They'll be a piece of cake. Just mop them up, okay, son? Hey, and then when you get the crowd fired up, do so with a move where you do a triple flip and meow. You got any questions about detailed rules? Just ask them Miss Lovely Jolene over there, okay, son? Well, good luck, Pod.
Okay, so your battle is reserved. At this point, you just wait until security comes to get you. Fighting is pretty basic. The team that drops the opponent's HP to 0 wins first. Simply winning is not enough. When Mr. Grubba sets fight conditions, follow them. In this case, the condition is to do a triple flip and then meow. Fairly easy. If you satisfy the condition and win, your rank goes up, and you battle a higher ranked opponent next. If you can get your rank to 11, you'll get a shot at the Major League. That's all about you need to know for now. Did you understand all of that? Okay, good. For now, just wait until security comes to get you, Sir Swoop.
Hi guys. Yeah, my name's Swoop. Sir Swoop. I mean, nice to meet you. You. Yes, you, Sir Swoop. Time for your battle, bub. Follow me.
Okay, security's here to escort you to the ring. Try not to get completely destroyed out there, okay?
And there is Sir Swoop, our new contender to the Glitz Pit. What is your command? Exhibition match is something new that has been added to the Switch version that is not in the OG version. All fighters wishing to take part in exhibition matches must first hear an explanation of the rules. For exhibition matches, fighters can choose their opponents when they reserve a match. Ranking is not affected when you take part in an exhibition match. There are also no promoter requests. Otherwise, you proceed the same as ranked matches and you'll receive fight money for these matches. You can increase your opponent options by increasing your rank. This concludes the explanation. Please choose the review rules. Choose review rules if you need to hear them again. So we can choose anyone from down below. And I want the Wings of Night. Would you like an exhibition match against the Wings of Night? Yes. The exhibition has been registered. Please wait in the locker room for a security guard to escort you. So I am doing this because normally if you want to fight Sir Swoop, you'd have to like lower your rank all the way back down to his level to fight him, and then do it. But because we're doing it as exhibition style, it's not going to affect our rank and we can do it a lot faster. So, and by doing this, this is an extra tattle that we get for our tattle log, which makes it easier. Instead of having to wait until doing it in chapter 4, we'll already have it for chapter 4, which will make chapter 4 that much more easier. Like, only 1% easier, but 1% is 1%. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Sleepy Stealth Scythe. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Wings of Night.
We are going to lose to the likes of you. Teach me, O master.
Get yourselves ready to battle! The fighting Sir Swoop in the OG version is something like very rare for people to do. More than likely, they're just like, I want to get through this chapter and move on to the next. But if you have time to kill, it's fun to fight. And we get 20 points for that. That's a lot of points. And that's a really easy fight to do.
We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
What do you expect, huh? We rock. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez. 4 coins, because they were a really low-ranked opponent. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Well, dog my cats if it ain't the Great Gonzalez fixing for a fight, huh? Yuck, 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 yuck. Ooh, you're gonna love this. Your next opponent is... ranked 10 in the Glitz Pit, the Iron Addison twins. That's right, you're Don Tootin'. You're finally gonna make it to the Major League, son. We're expecting great things from you, so don't let us go down now. Now listen, son, in this battle I want to make sure you use your partner skill at least once. The crowd loves a tag team, and they want to see your partner show their stuff too. Now get in there and put your partner to work.
Well, the only partner skill I can really do is tattle.
Gonzalez, match time. Follow me, bub. And now, today's main event. The Major League awaits the 11th ranked Great Gonzalez. But only if he can beat the 10th ranked powerhouses, the Iron Addison twins. First, let's get the merciless executioner in here, folks. The Great Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, kick their iron tails. Don't you dare lose. Love that mustache.
Ooh, the Great Gonzalez, how are you feeling? Okay, I guess, just perfect, thanks. Like a doof. I feel like a doof. Ooh, Nelly, you heard that fella, folks. He's obviously itching to mix it up some.
Good gravely. Iron them out. Whoa, are spikes legal?
Yuck, 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 yuck. Your challenger is real confident, boys, yup. He's talking trash. Iron Addison twins, he said, more like paper dog-faced bros, than they stink. And he said, I bet they play just video games and cry when they lose. And yeah, he said that, Audi belly buttons run in our family, stinkwads. And so on, yep, he sure did.
Why? How dare he? How does he know Mama has an Audi? That jerk.
Oi, how does he know Mama is an Audi? That's good. We're gonna blame you.
Yeah, I don't... Oh. I feel like these two are like country bumpkins. So I'm doing very bad at wanting to do that. Unfortunate.
We're gonna blend you up to a smoothie, pal, and then we're gonna drink ya. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Only smelly stinkwads call other people smelly stinkwads. Understand? Stinkwad? Simmer down, bro. You, stinkwad. You're gonna regret opening up your yap, pal. See these buds? Styles Island. These spikes? Yeah, they penetrate any substance. But basically what I'm telling you is whatever you try, you'll be completely useless. Think that over in a very short time. You have lived it with a functional brain. Get yourselves ready to battle!
So, actually, I want to do country bumpkins for these guys, but I can't do a country bumpkin that well. Or at least I'm struggling to do one right now. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it to the Major League if we win. Get psyched, Mario.
Blah blah blah, give it up now. Yes, Stinkwads, you're about to learn your skills the hard way.
Use partner move at least once. Now, I feel like country bumpkin works really well for these two. But Russian also works very well. It's an Iron Clef. That's an Iron Clef. That guy is scary, period. Max HP is 6, attack is 4, and defense is unknown? What's with this book? It says no attack will work against Iron Clefs. It says nothing in the world as hard as Iron Clef, so its defense is impenetrable. If that's true, the only way to beat this one is to whack it with the other. Running away may not be a bad idea at this point. Wait, that's an Iron Clef. The green shoes mean this one must be the younger brother. HP is 6, attack 4, defense is unknown.
What's with this book? It says no attack will work against Ironclefs. It says nothing in the world is as hard as an Ironclef, so its defense is impenetrable. If that's true, the only way to beat it is to whack it with the other one. Running away may not be a bad idea at this point.
And we run away. We got ourselves a winner, the Iron Addison twins. Blah, you like that? We tried to tell you, but no. If you want another piece of pummel pie, have a bait and come back, punk.
Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez. Your rank will remain at 11 because you lost the match. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Hey, check it out, our little eggy friend is gone. Didn't see that coming. We're going, for that matter. Where do you think you went?
Yo. Oh, we got the blue one. Okay. Gonzalez. Yo, check me out. Thanks to you, I hatched safe and sound. Thanks, man.
What? You were the cute little eggy weggy? Whoa, that's wild.
Yeah, but who cares? You guys want to be champs, right? You want to get that crystal star? Anyway, I gotta repay you for saving me from that old hoggle out there, so I'll fight for you. I can hold my own. I'll swallow any opponent whole. Honest, just leave it to me. Huh? My name? Let's see, I just came out of that egg, so I guess I don't have a name yet. You seem fired up about it, so why don't you give me one? Make me look cool, okay? Now, we're allowed 8 characters. However, 8 characters is enough to name Yoshi. A mistake. You can name Yoshi a mistake. You can also name it anything. You could name it crude and obscene profanity if you want to. We are going to choose against that this time around. I still think mistake is funny. What about blueberry? B-L-U-E-B-E-R-Y. We'll call you Blueberry. Or we could do Raz as in like blue raspberry. We'll call him Raz actually. I think Raz sounds better. Raz sounds better. So Raz. You want to name his Raz? Raz, huh? Not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I like it. Also, there's enough characters there to name him a character in Chapter 4 as well. If you do all caps, you could name him L-I-S-S. Dupless. Which I've thought about doing that. And I have done that on a couple occasions. I try to only do that when I get the white Yoshi. Because I think it's funnier that way. Okay, Gonzalez, let's get out of here and do some damage. Yoshi is now your friend. He'll answer to Raz. Yoshi's ability is a primer. Press X to ride Yoshi. You'll move much faster while riding Yoshi. Try moving around. Yep, we're like twice as fast. While jumping, hold A and float through the air for a brief time. This ability crush over impossible gaps. You can stop riding Yoshi by pressing X. That concludes this primer. Do you feel like you've mastered Yoshi's abilities? I've mastered them. I'm the Yoshi Master. In battle, he can repeatedly bounce on enemies using his ground pound move, or he can gulp to inhale enemies whole and spit them out for massive damage. Also, I don't think it matters too much, but I'm pretty sure we can do power plus P. I'm trying to remember how much HP they have. Because I'm fairly certain I can go back to Dazzle and go get the other Power Plus P. Do we even have enough? We do, we have 20. We could go get the other Power Plus P, and we could equip both of them specifically for this battle. And then we should be able to one-shot the Iron Addison twins if memory serves correct. So we're going to try that, so I will be right back. Alright, now that we're back. Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez, fixing 4 or 5, huh? Okay, your next opponent will be ranked 10 in the Glitzbit, the Iron Addison twins. Now listen, son, in this battle I want to be sure you use a partner skill at least once. The crowd loves a good tag team, and they want to see your partner show their stuff too. Now get out there and put your partner to work. Now just to showcase, I did equip. I got rid of my Pretty Lucky and I got rid of my Flower Saver just so that I could have both Power Plus P badges equipped. And so we will use that to hopefully one-shot the Iron Addison twins and be through this match. Gonzalez, follow me. Match. Gonzalez, match time. Follow me, bub. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Armored Harriers. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Iron Addison twins.
Let me at him. Yeah, bring it. You ready for a beating?
These ultra rock hard balls can't lose. Get yourselves ready to battle. Gonzalez, let me at him. We're gonna take these punks this time. Blah blah blah. Hey, Stinkwolf's chilling at us again. He'll never learn. Looks like he brought some new shrimpy partner. If that's gonna help him. Use a partner move at least once. Now here's the thing. These guys are at 6. I'm fairly certain that this attack, Gulp, does 4 damage. And I'd have to do it twice. But with the 2 power pluses, it should do 6. It did 6 and 4, so I got rid of the first one. Oh. Defend. Because there's nothing I can do. I was thinking it was going to do 6 and 6. And if I didn't have both of those, there would be a little cutscene being like, oh, they figured out our secret. But because I destroyed the older one, we don't get that cutscene. Which is fine. I was hoping to get these guys done in one shot. I still had to use two turns, which is unfortunate. I mean, if I had some way to have gotten like 2 more Power Plus Ps, that would have worked. And we get a level up with our ranking up to the Major League, which is super cool. But badge points. Let's go for more badge points. We love our badge points. And everything gets refilled to the brim. How do we have to go back to the minor league now, bro? I think I'm gonna be sick. Congratulations, Great Gonzalez. With this win, you've made yourself to the Major League. With that, folks, that was what I call a wild and woolly fight. A diggity-dang doozy. Keep it up, kid. You're going to go places, and I can tell. Hoo-wee. Come on, folks, give it up. We got ourselves a new Major Leaguer. Let's hear it for him. Gonzalez, 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 Gonzalez!
Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 10.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. And Mr. Gonzalez, Mr. Grubba wishes to see you in his office. Follow me.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Grubba, I've brought Mr. Gonzalez as you have requested.
Miss Jolene, you mind your manners now. We knock around here, missy.
I apologize, Mr. Grubba.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it, none. Now, what you want again? Something about Gonzalez? Oh yeah, that's right. Gonzalez, you're so-and-so. Let me congratulate you, son. Major League already, huh? I had a feeling you were going places, and dang, I love it when I'm right. You keep putting tukuses in them seats, and I'm counting on you, son. I got a special little something for you. Go on, take it. You got 30 coins. So yeah, something else has been on my mind. Your costume ain't cool. No big deal, son, but hey, someday if you want to be champ, you're gonna get a new one. Something hot pink maybe, with some frills or something. You'll look the sight, son. Anyway, that's something for your... Anyway, that's something for another day, Pod. Take a powder, okay?
Mr. Gonzalez, please follow me if you would.
Here's Bandy Andy again, being nosy.
This is the Major League locker room. You will use this room from this moment on. The match system is the same as the minor league, but the bouts are harder. Try not to get completely destroyed out there, okay, Mr. Gonzalez? Well, if you'll excuse me, I must be going now.
What's the deal? Wouldn't it kill these guys to show a little friendliness? Sheesh. Dudley guy coming through. Listen up, losers. I've been hearing about some rising star tearing up the league. Is it you? Yeah, your face is pale skinny. Your mustache the name of Gonzalez. Man, I came all the way over here for you. What a waste of that time.
No. What's your deal, Gonzalez, huh? Oh, the champ's belt?
Hey, what the? Hey, get too close to the rock and you might get rocked.
I'm not quite sure, but it definitely looks weird. I think you're right. Gonzalez, fake!
Hey, what you think of your smack and talk with the rock out? I don't think so. You got some cuts calling my bake failed you shrimpy no belt having Williams. Didn't your mama teach you any manners?
Whoa, sorry there, yellow dude. I didn't mean to rip on your big old bad belt.
Stop making fun of me, punk. You're only alive because we ain't in the ring right now. If you see under those lights, I'll tear you apart. Remember the rock.
Wow, I really pushed that dude's buttons, huh? Well, forget him. We got a problem. Your map pointed to Glitzville, right? That dude's belt has a fake crystal star on it. Where the heck is the real one at? Gonzalez, is that your mailbox going off? Who are you getting an email from?
If you want the crystal star, heed my instructions. From X.
Who the heck is this X dude? He talks like he's the man to see about the crystal star. Why would he want to help us out, though? This whole deal seems kind of whack. Gonzalez, even if the belt's a fake, I think we should try to take the championship anyway. It's the best way to find out what's really going on here in the Glitz Pit.
Alright, and with that, we are now champs. Not champs. Again, I keep saying champs. We are now contenders of the Glitz Pit. I believe one of these has like... Yep, there it is. One of these had an ice storm in it. The bathroom. Bathroom door's locked. Occupied. Who's hiding in the bathroom? Someone's taking a massive dump if they're in the bathroom. I gotta poop. Let me use the bathroom, my guy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and continue with working our way up the ranks through the Glitz Pit. Now that we're a major leaguer. Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Okay then, well, your next opponent will be ranked 9 in the Glitz Pit, the Tiny Spine. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to appeal to the crowd at least 3 times. These fans eat that stuff up, a little grandstanding from their hero, and they go wild. Now get in there and get them all riled up, son. Alright. Tiny Spinies. I believe we need Goombella here. Mr. Gonzalez, it's time for your next match. Come with me. I like that the guards treat us with a little more respect now that we're a major leaguer versus a minor leaguer. That is very nice. It's very thoughtful of them to give us a little more respect. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Thorny Demons. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Tiny Spinies.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. Wee, it's gonna be fun poking fun at you.
Get yourselves ready to battle!
That's a red spike top. It's the most well protected of the Buzzy Beetle species. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is a whopping 4. Yep, that guy is hard. Yep, it has really high defense, and fire and explosions won't hurt it at all. If we can just find a way to flip it over on its underside, its defense will drop to 0. And that spike? What a pain, there's gotta be a way to flip it over.
We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez!
What do you expect, huh? We rock! Is your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez?
Mario's ranking rose to 9.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Okay then, your next opponent will be ranked 8 in the Glitz Pit, the Poker Faces. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid dealing any damage for the first 3 turns, okay? Fans love it when their heroes make them sweat a bit. Am I right, or am I right? Now get in there and bring home the bacon. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Ultimate Weapons. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Poker Faces.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with.
You're gonna be coleslaw, kid, and that ain't good. Get yourselves ready to battle! We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
You get it, Mario. Wow. You should fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 8.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Oh, there we go.
Mario? Is that your emailer? Shouldn't you check it?
Go to the watering hole outside the Glitz Pit. From X.
Gee whiz, that X guy again? He wants us to go to a watering hole? Who in the world is this guy?
Okay. So, first of all... Excuse me. They did it in the original, and they did it in here, in the Switch version, where they do not specify what is a watering hole. A watering hole, for those of you that are too young to know, is a terminology for a bar, or a place where you would get drinks and beverages. So when they mean watering hole, they don't mean a place called the watering hole, they mean the fresh juice shop. Also, I forget, did we grab the star piece that was back here? Yes, we did. Okay. And we talked to, I believe, is this Polly or is this someone else? That's the manager of the Glitzville Fresh Juice Shop. His name is Podler. Okay, so different person. Looks like a lot of fighters and looks like a lot of fight fans gather here since the Glitz Pit is so close. Oh, and hey, by the way, Podler is a huge Hammer fan. He totally loves hammers. Oh, you're Mr. Gonzalez, yeah. That mustache I've been waiting for. Actually, you're pretty late. Somebody just left a package and a note by the door a bit ago. It said, look for a thick-staced man named Gonzalez and give him this. And this is this. You got a super hammer.
Hey, it's me again, Toadette. I'm so glad to see you, Mario. Congratulations on getting the super hammer. Now you can use a wicked cool new technique. Let's get to practicing it. It's a little hard, so I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Hold down the B and rotate until your body twists up. Then release B to perform a super hammer technique. The key is to rotate a lot before releasing. Ooh, excellent, Mario. You're so awesome. Are you clear on the controls? All good. Okay, great. You've mastered the super hammer. With the super hammer move, you can break even big blocks like this. Oh gee, I almost forgot. You can use the super hammer in battle too. Plus, your hammer attack is now boosted as well. See you later, Mario. Good luck with your quest. So far I could tell that hammer is the new model is the Hammerware 2005. Real nice hammer all around. Solid craftsmanship, good grip, high bunkability. The commercials for this thing say the hammer chooses its user. They aren't cheap either, so whoever gave you this must be a big fan. But why leave it in this juice shop? Isn't that odd? I mean, it's not that hard to get a gift to a pro fighter. Mario, another mail. Smash the blockade in the locker room from X. The blockade in the locker room? What is behind that, you think?
Ah, Gonzalez, isn't it? I got word that you somehow fell back down into the minor league again. Can't say I understand why. Anyway, go on in.
You dropped down to the minor league? Is that a thing that happens?
Now we can talk to all the people in here, but we're just gonna go straight for smashing this blockade. Ba-ding! And there's a mysterious note up here. I wonder what it's about. Yoshi. Raz. Here we go.
You got dubious documents. A set of documents that get detailed information about a lot of important stuff. Whoa, Gonzalez, that's some kind of scientific paper on the crystal stars? Could be investigating those things besides us. They even took pictures. The bell was fake, but the real stars gotta be somewhere, right? Could leave something like this lying around. This just reeks of funny business. You again, Mr. Gonzalez, what are you doing here? This is the minor league locker room. Major league athletes are forbidden. Even if they aren't, it's hardly appropriate to bash down our walls. I'll just be confiscating this, thank you very much. What's that chick's beef? It was totally hard work getting that info. Well, whatever. At least it sounds like the crystal star is somewhere in here.
Well, until we get more information, we might as well just go after. And, well, might as well just go continue working on ranking our way up through the Glitz Pit until we can figure out what the hell's going on about this crystal star. Ranked match. Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Okay then. Well, your next opponent will be ranked 7 in the Glitz Pit, the Shell Shockers. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to wrap it up in 5 turns or less. Got a date with my best gal in just a few, and I don't want to be late. Now, get in there and bring this puppy home, quick. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Turtles of Hurdle. Yup, it's a fight to the finish with the Shell Shockers.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with.
So-called Great Gonzalez? Don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you, baby. Get yourselves ready to battle!
What's your HP at? 8. That's a Shady Koopa. Yet another name for another member of the Koopa family tree. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, and defense is 1. The difference between them and other Koopas, they can attack from their backs. That's not all. While on their backs, their attack gets boosted, and they use a terrifying technique. Wow, that's pretty tricky. No wonder they're so-called Shady Koopas, huh? That's a Shady Paratroopa. It's a Shady Koopa with wings, obviously. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, and defense is 1. Knock it off its wings, and it's a Shady Koopa. Unlike typical Koopas and Paratroopers, its attack jumps when it flips up on its back. It also says as a move that hits you and your partner at once. Is that possible? I guess the best thing to do is just to beat it quickly after we flip it.
We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
That all you got?
Gonzalez! I'm out of flower points. Shit. Oh, Nelly, I don't believe my eyes, folks. The Iron Addisons are in a rage. You made us look like suckers the other day, and now you're gonna pay for it. Oh, a little tired from your match, Great Stinkwad? Too bad. Prepare for pain. We lost after all that. We reek. Ooh, that's our Great Gonzalez, friends and neighbors. Kid didn't even blink when the Iron Addison twins barge in and attack. Woo! Tough. He's too dang tough, I tell you. Yeah, this kid's only bound for bigger things, folks. Until next time, everyone. See ya.
Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 7.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you excuse me, I must be going.
Gonzalez, another email? What now?
Keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong and you are DEADMEAT. Man, that dude sounds peeved. I'm thinking that isn't our ex-buddy. Who do you think would send something like that?
Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Okay then, your next opponent will be rank 6 in the Glitz Pit, the Fuzz. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using any of them there flower points. Yeah, you heard me. Let's see how you do without none of them fancy pants moves. Now get in there and show me something, son. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Bottomless Vacuums. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Fuzz.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. Meow, we'll sync up your souls, meow.
Get yourselves ready to battle!
That's a green fuzzy. As you can see, it's a fuzzy, and it's green. Duh. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It is similar to a normal fuzzy, so it replenishes its own HP as it sucks out ours. Ew, that's just the grossest thing ever. If you don't find that idea gross, seriously, there's something wrong with you. The main difference between this and the other fuzzies is that this one multiplies. You know, I bet this thing would look great sitting next to a gold fuzzy. That's a flower fuzzy, wow. Totally pretty colorful fuzzy, don't you think? Max HP is 6, attack is 3, and defense is 0. This thing attacks by boinging and sucking out FP. How uncool, we need FP. Once it charges up its own FP, it uses magical attacks. Better beat it before it does. Oh, and I just got it. It's a flower fuzzy because it sucks out your flower points. Duh.
We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
What do you expect, huh? We rock. Get your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 6.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Hey, you, Gonzalez. Julian brought you a piece of cake. From a fan, I guess.
Check. That looks totally yummy. If you chow on that, I bet you can ride the sugar rush.
Eat the cake? Heck yeah.
Yeah, let's eat. You fully recovered. Ranked match.
Well, howdy, Boy Gonzalez. Fixin' for a fight, huh? Okay then, your next opponent will be ranked 5 of the Glitz Pit, the Magic Koopa Masters. Now son, in this battle I want you to avoid using any items, empty them pockets. Real men don't need no trinkets to help hand out a proper whooping, you hear? Now get in there and knock some heads the old-fashioned way, will ya? For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Underworld Servants. Yes, it's a fight to the finish with the Magic Koopa Masters.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. You fool, you will do well to feel our dark magic.
Get yourselves ready to battle!
That's a red Magic Koopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in red. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. Besides using offensive magic, it can also use magic to boost attack and defense. When it's alone, this wizard will use magic to multiply. The fact that you can't tell which is the real one after it multiplies is super annoying. You have to say though, the shade of red is definitely not its color. That's a white Magic Koopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in white. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. Its attacks with magic can replenish its allies' HP. Better hit that first, huh? Oh, it also says its magic will make copies of itself when it's alone. Which is totally annoying, because when you can't tell the real deal from the copy. That's a green Magic Koopa. It's a Magic Koopa wizard dressed in green. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. It has magic attacks and can also use magic to make itself and allies electrified or invisible. Oh, it also tries to use its magic to make copies of itself when it's all alone. Which is totally annoying, because when you can't tell the real deal from the copy.
We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
How'd that floor taste?
Mario. Whoa, there's another fighting storming in here, folks. This fool's got his head off about something. Gonzalez has a lot of foes, folks. Some of we don't even know his name. Will he live? Word on the street is that some mustache doofus was in Glitzville. And look here. Talk about perfect timing. And now with all these folks to watch me murderize you. Wahaha, I'm going to destroy you and have eyewitnesses.
Boombella? Can you tattle Bowser for us, please? That's Bowser, but what's he doing here? My mind just blew a fuse. HP is 30, attack is 3, and defense is 1. He's uglier than I expected. He's got a poisonous bite, so watch out. It'll make your HP decrease gradually. Also, if he ground pounds you, you won't be able to use one of your commands. Just focus your attention on beating him down, Mario. So, I don't have a whole lot going here. We're going to actually go to Flurry first. She's going to be our meat shield for a little bit. I could use special move, but I want to save that until I can get... I want to save that for now. And then we need to do... If I can do spin jump, I can do a lot of damage here. That is not a lot of damage. Oh. Do I have... What do I have? I've got, I got regular mushrooms, I got fresh juice. I need to save the fresh juice for this fight. I should do the power punch. I really wish I had power smash equipped. Let's go ahead and do this. Try to use the boosted attack power here to try to help. Come on. There we go, that's doing a lot better. That's a lot better than what we were doing before. Okay, it failed. Good. I want to swap partner to Raz. Oh wait, no, he can't do anything. Crap. Never mind. We're going back to Flurry.
I was gonna use... Wait, no. Wait, yeah, I can do that. Ground pound is the free one. Ground pound. Come on. Come on. Max it, max it, max it, max it. There we go. Perfect. That's a lot of power there. And then I don't have enough for that. I guess I can just do a regular jump, I guess. That's 6. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with 6. Oh, well, I expect nothing less from you, Mario. Figures you'd get some licks in. Can't use my hammer. I'm almost dead because of that. Tactics. Items. I can either do a mushroom or I can do the steak. I'll use the mushroom steak because I have to. I'm forced to use this a little bit. And then spin jump. Won't be enough to kill, but it'll be close. Poisoned. Ouch. Swap partner, Doombella. Jump. Normal jump. There we go. Only 15 points. That feels a little cheap. I feel like I should have at least 20. But whatever. Ooh, that's our Gonzalez, folks. He don't even bat an eye when some fool comes in and ambushes him. Tough. You're too tough, son, and you're only gonna get tougher from here. Stay tuned, folks. And until next time, everyone, see ya. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez. Mario's ranking rose to 5. Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Wow, that was Bowser, right? Jeepers. Why, who would have thought he would have shown up here to face us? Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez, fixin' for a fight, huh? Okay then, well, your next opponent will be ranked 4 in the Glitz Pit, Craw Daddy. Now listen, son, in this bet I want to make sure to use a partner skill at least twice. The crowd loves a tag team and they want to see your partner show off their stuff too. Now get in there and put your partner to work. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Dark Gatekeeper. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with Craw Daddy. We aren't going to lose to the likes of you. Foolish mortal, I will drag you through the gate to the netherworld. Get yourselves ready to battle! That's a Dark Crawl. Yikes. What's the ghastly looking spear thrower? Max HP is 20, attack is 6, and defense is 0. Wow, that's some serious attack power. You don't want to jump on it if its spear is pointing up, because that would hurt. For the run-of-the-mill spear tosser, he sure looks like he's got a point to me. 84 experience points. We're getting pretty close to the next level up. I think we should be able to get it. Before we hit the champ. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. We won? Cool. Is your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez? Mario's ranking rose to 4. Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Mario, your pocket's beeping. Mail time. Go to the telephone booth out on the pavilion from X. Oh, it's from X again, huh? Telephone booth. Pavilion? Does he mean outside? I remember seeing a telephone booth. We better go look around. Gonzales. Good seeing you, you putty little punk. Our Uncle Runkhawk's got some advice for you. If you keep stealing the spotlight for me, I'm gonna enter you into a world of hurt. Quit making such a splash if you value your puny life. Har 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 har. Hey, who does that guy think he is, threatening us? But wait, threatening us? Maybe that hate mail came from Rockhawk? Well, one way or another, we need to be really careful from now on. Alright, but we will definitely not be careful. We will just continue making our way up the ranks, and we will show Rockhawk who really is the rockiest of the hawkiest. We shall show him the true pain of being the great Gonzales Matador. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Where's the telephone booth? Did we see it before? Let's take another look around Glitzville. I meant to hit this button to do this. You got a storage key, a key that opens to the storage room in the Glitz Pit. Go to the storage room next to Grubba's office. The storage room in the arena now? Sheesh, what's next? This guy's got us running all over the place. I can't take much more of this nonsense. My little feet can only go so far. So you're telling me you have no idea who got inside? What do we pay you for? I'm awfully sorry, Miss Jolene. I heard a noise in there, but I couldn't find nothing. Fine. Leave the rest of this matter to me. Go back to your post. And listen to me carefully. Do not ever tell anyone of this, or I will have your job. You, Mr. Gonzales, it is highly inappropriate. What business do you have here? Please, I must ask you to stay out of places where you have no business being. Storage key. But also, Miss Jolene, I am a fighter. I'm allowed to be back here, so I don't know what you're going on about. Oh, we meet again, you hunky mustache tunk you. You again, you Miss Flirtlap. Are you following us or what? You know, security heard you bungling around in here. It was you, wasn't it? Oh, please, no one ever heard me. I'm the best mouse burglar of all time. I'm silent. It's quite obvious that someone else must have been monkeying about in here. Police. Police. Like, I'm so sure. Hush. All you need to know is that I've taken what I needed, and now I'll be on my way. As for the rest, help yourself to whatever you like. And for now, we must part again, my sweet mustached man, you. Are you trying to set the world record for flirting or what? I almost forgot, my sweet. This arena holds many secrets, you know. We should be very careful, lest you end up like those poor souls upstairs. And with that, goodbye, my delectable hunk of cheese. We shall meet again. What's it with that burglar rat? I swear, I'm gonna head bonk her if she doesn't watch it. But whatever. What do you think she meant by some poor souls upstairs? Find the switch to reach the attic. From X. The switch? Is there supposed to be a switch somewhere in this room? Okay. And first, I'm gonna do this. There we go. There's a flip panel here. If you don't know where that is, there is another easier way to find it. But first, we need Flurry here, because we need to blow all these away and produce us a charge partner badge. So now we have a charge and a charge partner, which means now we can make our attacks even more powerful if we delay them by a few turns. I'm gonna break all these. Can I smash this? There we go. But if you want another way to find that panel, just go right to the foot of the stairs, and it's just slightly off. Basically, if you just line yourself up with the door and be directly in the middle of the room, you'll always hit it every time. That's an easy way to do that one. And we'll get a shine sprite up here. We have not done anything with the shine sprites yet. We probably should at some point, but I'm waiting. Because although they're nice to have, it's your choice if you want to use them. I think that the game is completely playable if you don't ever use them. Partner plus badge for their HP. It's completely playable to never upgrade your partners, but they have some really, really powerful abilities. But we have to wait until chapter 5, like the end of chapter 5, going into chapter 6, before we can actually utilize them properly. Or at least I like to wait that long, just to give a little bit of an extra challenge. So you didn't find nothing of hair nobody in the storage room? That what you're saying?
Yes, Mr. Grubba. It appeared to be secure. Don't worry about it, sir. I've taken all the necessary precautions. It was most likely just a rat or something.
Well, no big deal either way. Ain't nothing in there we'd miss too much anyway. Thanks for your staying on top of this, Miss Jolene. Hey, and by the way, any word on King K?
I'm afraid we still have no idea of the whereabouts of Mr. King K, Grubba. And so, I deleted his spot on our roster per regulations. The Glitz Pit has no longer any official connection to KP Pete, aka King K. I have, of course, taken the same steps with all fighters who have gone missing.
Oof, well, fighters sure have been going missing a lot here lately. That's the 5th one this year. What in tarnation's going on? I even have heard some security idiots saying that the pit's cursed.
I doubt that, sir, but I certainly don't understand the disappearances.
Well, for the time being, tell the other fellas that King K headed on home for a spell. If word gets out about missing fighters, it sure ain't gonna be good for business, no sirree. Nasty rumors have a way of sending folks a running to the hills, if you know what I mean.
I understand completely, Mr. Grubba. I'll take care of everything, sir.
You know, Jolene, you're a dang fine manager, but you just plumb disappear sometimes. I gotta know, where in the world do you go, darling?
That's... Mr. Grubba, I know you're my boss, but I believe that's absolutely none of your business.
Easy now, I didn't mean to pry. But hey, how about this? Have you heard of anything called a crystal star?
No, I've never heard of such a thing, Mr. Grubba.
Okie dokie, well, I appreciate your time, Miss Jolene. Now go on and run along now, you hear? Well, if it ain't this a fine how do you do? Seems like good fighters are a dying breed. That wild child Gonzalez is just about the only one that I still gotta draw around here.
Mario, are you listening to this? This whole missing fighter thing stinks of funny business. And here I just thought that King K retired and headed back to his hometown.
Hey, somebody up there?
Meow.
Oh, Nelly. Just a little old kitty. Here I am thinking someone's up there a-peeping. I gotta relax. Take some yoga classes or something. Yep, well, back to the ring.
Phew, boy, that was close. Did you catch how Grubba just came out in left field like that about the crystal star? Jolene was acting totally weird, right? I'm betting she knows something. Anyway, for now we better get out of here before someone finds us.
as we loud clompily through the metal attic. Okay, so we got some interesting funny business going on between Miss Jolene and Grubba. Also, let's save, because we haven't saved in a little bit. But definitely something going on between those two. But just what exactly is it? Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez, fixing for a fight, huh? Okay then, your next opponent will be ranked 3 in the Glitz Pit. Hammer, Bima, and Flare. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using any of them their spatial moves. I think the crowd's saving a nice long battle at its simplest and finest. Now get in there and don't go a grandstanding. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Big Bad Brute Bros. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with Hammer, Bima, and Flare.
We ain't gonna lose to the likes of you. My grandpappy's hammer is gonna strike you down, man. Here it comes.
Get yourselves ready to battle!
That's a boomerang, bro. This relative of the Hammer Brothers prefers boomerangs. Max HP is 7, attack is 2, and defense is 1. His attacks twice with his boomerangs, on the way out and on the way back. His HP starts getting low, he starts to fight all harder. Prepare for multiple attacks.
I want to do Earthquake first. I'm probably going to do double Earthquake, honestly. If I miss one of these guys, it'll be fine. I missed all of those. Ouch. Whoa, 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 whoa. You attacked twice? We got ourselves a winner. Hammer, Bima, and Flare.
What do you like the best? The burning, the beating, or maybe the boomeranging? Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez. No, your rank will remain at 4 because you lost the match. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
That was rude. That was very rude.
That's a fire bro. This relative to the Hammer Bro spits out fire. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, defense is 1. If you get hit by a fireball, you might catch fire, so guard well, okay? When his HP gets low, he's desperate until he starts attacking like a fiery fiend. That's a Hammer Bro. You know him. He throws hammers, hence the name. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, defense is 1. When HP drops and he thinks he's in trouble, he'll toss a hammer barrage. Nothing about these guys have ever changed. They're as tough as ever, so brace yourself. Dang, this book always skips the important stuff. How do they carry the endless hammers? Bum 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 bum.
Mario became a B-list star. Next battle, Mario's crowd and stage will get bigger. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
See? No biggie. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 3.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now if you excuse me, I must be going.
This is your last warning. Stop snooping around about the Crystal Star. If you don't, you will suffer the same fate as the others who have gone missing.
Great, our angry pen pal again. He sure seems to have a lot of information. I mean, if he knows about the Crystal Star and the missing fighters, then this guy is totally holding the key to the entire mystery. But, like, who is it? Who?
Maybe read the email of the recipient who sent it? That would tell you who it was sent from, instead of just being like, oh, random email? Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez, fixing for a fight, huh? Okay then, your next opponent will be ranked 2 in the Glitz Pit, Chomp Country. Now, in the sun, I want you to avoid using any of them their special moves. I think the crowd's craving a nice long battle at its simplest and finest. Now get in there and don't go grandstanding.
Pardon me, Mr. Gonzalez. Another gift arrived from one of your admirers. I'll just leave this over here, if that's okay. Do with it what you will.
There's another piece of cake. Mr. Gonzalez, it's time for your next match. Come with me. I was wanting to read the information about the cake itself, but we don't really need the cake. We're fine, so we'll skip it for now, as we just leveled up. For your next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Red Fear Orbs. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Chump Country.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with.
Far. Get yourselves ready to battle!
That's a red chump. It's a rabid, red biting, chewing, jumping fool. Max HP is 6, attack is 5, and defense is 3. Its attacks are so powerful that we could be in a world of hurt if we don't beat it fast. Which is why we really annoying high defense is so high. Its HP is pretty low though, so sometimes special moves might just work against it. Take a look at that color. I think someone painted it after it fell asleep at a party.
We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
That all you got? Is your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez?
Mario's ranking rose to 2.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
By the way, Gonzalez, did you see the dude on the floor back there? Blur body. Well, stupid. Hey, never eat cake again.
Was that cake poisoned? Yeah, it must have been. If we'd eaten it, we'd all be all banged up like that guy right now.
Well, he's about to be even more banged up. See? He's all smashed to pieces. Alright, well, let's let him be then, and we'll continue our next ranked match for the rank 1 spot. Well, howdy, boy Gonzalez, fixing for a fight, huh? Okay then, well, your next opponent will be ranked 1 in the Glitz Pit, the Koopanator. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to win before you take 20 HP of pain. Our fans don't want to see a battled hero win by the skin of his teeth, son. Now get in there and show him some grit, pod. For our next battle, we got ourselves the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Razor Blade Brigadier. Yep, it's a fight to the finish with the Koopanator.
Come on, Mario, let's get this over with.
You. Finally, I get a piece of you. Finally, we will truly see who is stronger. Get yourselves ready to battle!
That's a Dark Koopa Troll. These guys are totally just oozing toughness, don't you think? Max HP is 25, attack is 5, and defense is 2. After it charges up its power, the next attack will be devastating. Try to survive it.
We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez.
See? No biggie. Here's your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mario's ranking rose to 1.
Your rank went up because you met the conditions. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Hey, another mail. What do you think, our ex-friend or the Haterator?
Remove the Great Gonzalez posters in the lobby from X.
Oh, X again? Huh. Okay, I still don't trust this guy, but I guess maybe it's a clue? Something behind the posters in the lobby, huh? Alright, I guess we gotta head to the lobby then. Also, how are you doing, my guy, after you were poisoned? What's it like knowing you're so close to the top, huh? Don't get your big head, baby. Okay, well, we have to remove the posters from the lobby. Why? Why do we gotta remove all the posters? Look at all these posters. The Great Gonzalez is posted everywhere. Look at all this. Look at all this. This is beautiful. Everyone should be showering us with gold and fame. Come on, there we go. Also, it's weird to like look at the wall without all the posters hung up. Whether it be all the Great Gonzalez posters or any of the other fighters posters hung up. It is very odd to see it just as the flat wall without any posters. Okay, we'll check this one. Nothing. Also, no matter what, it will always be this poster. So if you guys just want to speedrun it, you just go for this one up here. It's always this. It's always the exact same poster. It never changes. And that's something that should be a thing where like each save file, it has like a randomizer where it might be different, or like each save file would have been a different poster location instead of always the same one. But whatever. Go to the second floor of the storage room from X. Huh. What are we gonna do in the second floor of the storage room? X, you seem very suspicious. Why are you telling us to do all this stuff? What is your goals? What are you trying to achieve by having us do all the hard work that you refuse to do yourself? Like, you've had the materials to do these impeccable things, like the hammer. You probably have access to certain things that we don't. Yet you choose to not do anything. What if I just chose to never partake? Huh? What if I just chose to never be a part of your sick and twisted plot? Whatever it may be. There's a block here. What's behind it? Oh my gosh! What happened here? Andy, and King K? Andy, what's up? Gonzalez. Isn't true. Man, don't get near the ring when no one is around. Oh. Andy, stay with us, okay? What do you mean don't get near the ring? King K has nothing to say. Well, they're both dead. Someone murdered them. Oh, did you see that, Mario? Was that Jolene? What the heck is going on here? Yeah, Jolene, what are you doing? What were you snooping around here? This is very inappropriate for you to be snooping in places where you shouldn't be snooping, Miss Jolene. So, what's the deal? Huh? You being a hypocrite or something? And now, for a ranked match, for the final ranked match. The Great Gonzalez, howdy. How you fixing for a fight, huh? Yeah. Well, guess what? Your next match is the title match. Ooh, Don Tootin', you're up against the champ, Raw Hulk. Now, I want to say a fair fight and exciting match, so don't you let me down now, you hear? Now listen, son, in this battle, there are no conditions. You fight that champ with every trick you and technique you've got. Now get in there and win yourself the championship, man. Mr. Gonzalez, it's time for your next match. Come with me. Hey, where do you think you're going, pal? Huh? The ring's this way.
Yeah. You gotta go this way, cause it's a special match.
Slow down, will you, buddy? My legs can't keep up with you. Why are we going this weird way anyway? Say something. Hey, I'm talking to you.
You two wait here.
But this is a minor league locker room. And speaking of which, where is everybody? I know we said to wait here, but Mario, we're going to miss our fight against the champ.
Now, for today's main event, the top dog of the Major League, the great Gonzalez, is finally going to throw down with the champ, the one, the only, the Raug Hao. First to enter the ring, the Golden Grandstander, Raug Hao.
You go, champ. Rock him. Whee, you go, champ. Go, champ. You go. Rock him.
Ooh-wee, doggies. Champ, how you feeling, son? Your challenger's a handful. He don't want a handful of this, nuh-uh. There's only one champ, and it's a me. Even if this Gonzalez Wolves here does show up, what's he gonna do, huh? Nothing. But the great Gonzalez made it to the top of the Major Leagues faster than anyone ever. He even got there faster than you did, champ. What do you gotta say about that? What do I have to say? That's what I have to say. Who cares what this guy did to a bunch of chumps? Because now he's gonna get rocked.
Okay, like, totally, ridiculously... Okay, they're like totally ridiculously late now. I'm gonna go find out what's up. Oh my gosh, Mario, it's locked. The door's locked. We're totally trapped.
And now for our challenger, the merciless executioner, the great Gonzalez. Hold the phone, folks. What in the hell's going on? What happened to the great Gonzalez? Well, I'll tell you what happened. He fears of the rock. Holy, what a stupefying development, folks. Did the great Gonzalez really turn a yellow and heading for the hills like a dog? I tell you what, folks, if he ain't gonna show soon, he's gonna have to forfeit the match.
Mario, if we don't do something soon, we're gonna forfeit that match. We gotta get out of here. Well, anything we can look for in the lockers? Random gold coin. Random gold coin. Also, why is there no one here? Are they all dead? There is this poster here of a life-size Peach poster that we can blow away with Flurry's flourishing blows. There's a random TV in here. There's food. I think in the original one there was poker cards. Like this was like a hidden poker table. I don't remember there being food on the table. I might be wrong on that. We are now into the blue side Major League locker room. I don't think there's anything in the lockers here. We had the one in our side, but I don't think there's anything else in any of the others. So we can just go ahead and move on, because the door is locked, so we have to go into the bathroom. It's the only time we ever get to see a bathroom. We have to do it the good old-fashioned plumber's way. Also, they did speed up that sequence because in the original, that sequence is a lot slower. It's like 50% the speed. That was maybe the grossest thing I've ever done. Hey, this is the Major League locker room. Our fight is on.
Hey, I got something to say to you. This is the Major League locker room. You're the great Gonzalez, right? Head on in. Oh, you don't have anything to say. Okay. Actually, what would happen if we did talk to the one guy who was blocking our door before? You. This is the minor league locker room. You can totally enter your... You can only enter your designated locker room. Sorry, regulations. Okay. Pardon me, Gonzalez, you're supposed to make your entrance on the other side. Okay, so they literally have nothing to say to me about being locked in there whatsoever. Okay. Fine then. Well, I see how it is. I see how it is. The moment you've been waiting for, folks. The great Gonzalez just entered the arena. Gonzalez, 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 Gonzalez. Wow, we actually made it. And listen to those cheers, Mario. They love you. Come on, let's get this oversized rooster in his place, huh? Hey, Rockman, hey, you're the plumber. You're late, you're late. Gonzalez. Just listen to this crowd hoot and holler for our challenger. God fucking damn it. Nothing else is supposed to sound off. Okay. Just listen to this crowd hoot and holler for our challenger, the great Gonzalez. Will this hammer of hurt and harm be enough to rock the Rawkhawk socks? Now, at long last, the ballot to end all battles is here. Let's keep it clean, boys. Get yourselves ready to battle! Okay, Mario, this is it. A match with the champ. Let's destroy this guy. Har 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 har. Your wimp shall stay locked up, safe and sound. What are you saying? Don't tell me it was you that got the security guard to lock us up. You're darn right I did. I sure also sent that poisoned cake, suckers. That's also what happens when you mess with me, baby. You made to the pain train. So you're the jerk that's been sending us mean emails about the Crystal Star? Huh? I have no idea about what you're babbling about. What's a Crystal Star? Oh wait, I don't care. I mean, I don't have time to play exactly fair, but I... No wait, I don't care. I may not play exactly fair, but I've still got skills, punks. And... and now you're about to meet the mile, baby. Prepare to be rocked. Prepare to get rocked by the Rawkhawk. Cattle. That's Rawkhawk. He flips, flaps, and slaps. That's what the book says. Max HP is 40, attack is 4, and defense is 0. He's really good at aerial maneuvers, but other than that, he's pretty meh. One thing you should know is that Rawkhawk never fights above the board. Carelessness leads to lifelessness, you know? Oh, we get a coin. Yes, throw me that coin. I will take your money. Thank you. Thank you for your coin. Thank you for your donation. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go for a normal hammer attack right now. Again, I also should have equipped Power Smash, and I did not. I'm doing very bad at blocking those. Power Punch on the Mario. Attack is now been boosted. Spin Jump. 4, 5, there we go. I'm doing very bad at blocking these. Head bonk. Go. Boom. And I did bad at my timing on that. Why am I doing so bad on my timings all of a sudden? I'm just... Come on. There we go. 15. He's almost done for. Not too shabby. You're better than I thought. This may be actually fun. Don't get your head swelled though, cause you're always about to go check this out. Time to rock. Rock out. Get super guy to the bitch. Hit the bone. Bingo time. And nope, no bingo. One more spin jump will be enough to get you close to be finished off. Yep, if I had only succeeded on that one head bonk with Goombella, he would be dead. Man, you're kind of annoying. How dare you turn the rock back on the Hulk? I should have just taken care of you before the battle. I'm getting lazy, I guess. Well, since it's come down to this, I guess I got no choice but to bring down a girder. Ooh, I guarded against that last one just right. Get quaked. Fall to your death, Rawcock. And now, the Rawcock, the champ, the undefeated master, have lost to such losers. Yerg. Folks, I feel with my eyes have just popped right out of my head. We got ourselves a miracle. Technique versus technique. Raw power versus raw power. A clash of superhumans. Folks, this was truly, honestly, without question, no doubt, absolutely, the most legendary, amazing, improbable, mystery-making bout of all time. And the victor of this match for the ages was the Great Gonzalez. Congratulations, Gonzalez. You're the champ now, son. Enjoy this complimentary champ's belt. Brought to you by the tourist attraction down the street. Give him a hand, folks. The grand new glitch chip champ, the Great Gonzalez. Gonzalez, 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 Gonzalez. Well, you finally did it, son. Today's your first day as the new champ. Jolene, hand him the fight money.
Get your fight money, Mr. Gonzalez.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go on ahead and set you up in the champ's room right away. Miss Jolene, be a peach and show Gonzalez here to the champ's room, okay?
Absolutely, sir. Well then, Mr. Champion, would you please follow me?
Alright, Jolene, I have some questions. Can you stick around in my room for a moment so we can chat in private about, some things now that I'm the new champ in town? I got some demands that I would like to make. First, I want sushi every day at 3 o'clock on the dot.
Congratulations again, Mr. Champion. From now on, this is where you'll stay. This is your room now, so make yourself at home. You will use the terminal as you always have, of course. Will there be anything else? Well then, have a nice day, Mr. Champion. Yes, we finally did it, Mario. We destroyed him. But, you know, that Rawcock really sounded like he hadn't heard of the Crystal Star. And I mean, even though we were champs, we're no closer to finding the real one. Hey Mario, am I losing it? Or did you hear a voice coming from somewhere? Think it's a ghost? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Turn the volume down on the thing. I almost screamed.
Discover the true nature of the ghost.
Wait, we have to find a real ghost? No way!
Not exactly, Goombella. Yes, rest in the bed. And our luxury leopard skin print bed. I know it's not leopard, it's like tiger skin or something like that. But now we gotta make our way over here to this door. And the only way we can do that is Yoshi. And schmack. Oh, also what I want to point out is I love our poster. It got swapped out from the Rock Hawk Champs poster to ours with our thumb up, and it's cute. It's adorable. I love it. It's a beautiful background. It's a beautiful poster. And we're inside the duct. I was inside the storage room. This is the air duct, right? Where does it lead to? Well, it leads to another side. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Well, that's in perfect condition as usual. Yep, as long as I got that baby working for me, this old body ain't never gonna get weak. But I'm gonna have to watch my tootsies here for a bit. First, I let that King K idiot walk on me when I was with that. And now I can't shake the feeling that Jolene and Gonzalez are onto me. Well, I guess I'll have to burn that bridge when that time comes. I'll just have to disappear them. Yep, just like I did them others. Just like I did to Prince Mush, the first champ.
That's Grubba. You think he could have made all those fighters disappear?
I better lock this room up tighter than a peanut jar at a squirrel convention. And just go on ahead and hide that paper relating to that in the desk drawer. There we go. You know what though? Since I'm thinking out loud here, good fighters ain't nothing to mess with. Even Rock Hawk lost to Gonzalez. This new champ might have to disappear pretty soon for my sake. Let's bash this open. Grubba, get over here.
Looks like he's gone. Didn't he say something about his desk drawer?
We'll definitely check it out, but there's a star piece here. And if we check, I believe it's the furthest one. There's another star piece hiding in there. But the one closest to us is the one that holds the documents that he was referring to.
There's something. You think that's the paper Grubba hid? Let's take a peek, huh? Whoa, a machine under the ring using the crystal star? These are the blueprints. I don't know much about the technical stuff, but I think the crystal star powers it. If this document's accurate, then the machine can suck the power out of people. You think that King K and Bandy Andy had been, like, drained?
Great galloping gulpits! How in tarnation did you get in here, son? Well, slap me and call me sassafras. You're even staring at my secret paper, too.
Quit, you total scumbag! You sucked the life out of poor King K and Bandy Andy!
Whoa, Nelly, this ain't good.
Come on, Mario, we can't let that jerk get away!
Alright, time to take on Grubba and see what he's really going on about. What exactly is he planning? Can I leave before I do this? I forget. And it won't let me out. Okay, so I have very little items to work with. We're gonna have to make do with what we got. Mr. Grubba? Yeah, he actually just headed through here. Wait a minute ago. He was wigging.
He was wigging?
Wing out. Wing out. Oh. Didn't Bandy Andy tell us to not come near the stage when no one was around? I gotta say, y'all are a couple slack-jawed idiots sniffing around my business. Now that you know my big secret, I'm afraid you're gonna have to take a little old dirt nap.
Look, Mario, up there, the real crystal star.
Yuck, 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 yuck. You like my pretty machine? Pretty dang nice, huh? Yep, I've been sucking power from fighters with this baby. Sure. Yep, you're darn tootin'. And you know why? Cause it keeps my bod young, forever young, son.
You're using the crystal star to look good? You're so totally vain. You're gonna pay for that.
Oh, just shut your traps now. I'll use my crystal star however I dang please. Check this out. Muscle up. Macho Grubba.
Whoa, Grubba got huge.
Oh wait, now I'm gonna smush you guys into guacamole and snack on your energy too. Macho! I'm a powerhouse now, you pestering little pieces of prairie piffle. As long as I've got this here machine, my body'll be rough, tough, and ultra buff.
Okay, Mario, we've just had enough of this guy's yapping. Let's take him down.
First, let's tattle Macho Grubba and get his information. Put him down in the books as a orange, diabolical, nonsensical being.
That's Macho Grubba. He's a Grubba, all souped up on crystal power. I was about to say on crystal meth. No, he's not on crystal meth. That's Macho Grubba. He's all grubbed up. Oh, that's Macho Grubba. He's Grubba, all souped up on crystal star power. Max HP is 60, attack is 4, and defense is 0. His attack pattern is simple. First, he increases the number of times he can attack. Then he powers himself up with all sorts of wild and powerful uppity moves. So it's pretty important to pay close attention to how he's powering himself up. The wildest thing is about this muzzlehead is that he was just regular old Grubba a moment ago. I guess the crystal stars really are powerful.
Now, I've had this work and I've had this fail, but we can usually do clock out on Macho Grubba and make it work. But we're gonna try that first. It failed. No. No, 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 no. Crap. We wasted star power then. That's not good. X? No. Put your rocks away. Keep your rocks outside. Power Punch to Mario, because that's all I really can do right now. Okay, you've been boosted. Spin jump. Come on. 4, 5. He's upped his attack power. Okay. And then he's going to attack again. Ouch. That was a lot. No, 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 no. No, 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 game. No, no, no. Okay, but we can still attack. Head bonk. And I failed it. I want to go for the spin jump. I need to survive this. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Keep it spicy. You know I love that good tussle, Gonzalez. Keep on scrapping, son. Of course it ain't gonna do you much good in the end. Hit Goombella. I don't care what you do. Just don't hit me. Nope. Try again. Retry the last scene. Well, we let the world go into torment and turmoil. If I land this should be enough to defeat him. Nope. Wait, yep. Got defeated by a washing pan. You got star points. You got 30 star points. No. How did this happen? How could my perfect bod No. How could a perfect bod like mine lose to such a schlub? Oh, great, Gonzalez. Great fight there, son. Great fight.
Mr. Champion! No, I mean, Mario. Please, allow me to offer my earnest thanks for defeating that foul grubber.
Jolene?
I really have to apologize. I'm so sorry that I had to get you involved. And you must understand, I had to learn the truth about this arena by any means. Let me tell you everything. I had a little brother once, by the name of Mush. He had done anything for me. Our family was always poor, so he became a fighter to support all of us. But he suddenly went missing one day. Our family was inconsolable. I suspected foul play, so I got hired on as a manager and investigated in secret. As I looked for clues about my brother, I accidentally saw Mr. Grubba transform. Seeing what I was up against, I almost gave up hope. And then, you appeared. So I decided to secretly guide you.
Aha, so our ex-buddy was...
Correct, it was me. Once I saw you fight, I knew you were the only one who could challenge Grubba. Now, sir. No, not sir, Grubba. I want answers right now. What did you do with my precious little brother? You know exactly who I'm talking about. The first champion, Prince Mush.
Prince Mush, he discovered my secret power-sucking machine, and I had him disappear. Any which way you look at it, he ain't around these parts no more.
No. I suspected as much. Oh, poor sweet Mush.
Boy, I thought she was kinda mean, but it turns out she was just really worried for her brother.
Wow, check it out, Gonzalez, the crystal star.
Whoa. Oh, hey, is this... Am I back in the Glitz pit?
Mush!
Oh, is that really you, sis? What are you doing here? I was just,
There, Mush. It's okay. It's all over. Finally.
Is that what the crystal stars can do?
Now, Mario, the crystal star is yours.
Whoa, are you sure? It's okay if we just take it?
It's better that you have it, so nothing like this will ever happen again.
It's all you, Gonzalez. Nab it, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We got a crystal star. Mario's star power is now 4, and Mario learns special move, Power Lift. Cleared. End of chapter. Blitzville's seeming underside was dark, dangerous place seething with conspiracy. With the help of the lovely Miss Jolene, Mario revealed Grubba's true identity, and acquired the 3rd Crystal Star by defeating the monstrous Macho Grubba. Grubba had used the power of the Crystal Star to run his power-draining machine. With other hidden powers might these strange mystical items possess? Feldum. Tell me, what good are you? You still haven't taken care of that Mario character.
Well, yes, sorry, but only because he's tougher than we thought at first.
Do you understand that we X-Nauts must open the 1,000-year door first, do you not?
Yes, well, rest assured that all will definitely nail him next time. We have prepared our weapon, now we'll bring him to a quick and certain end.
I trust your words, though I rapidly lose my patience.
Just leave it to us, sire. Let's Lead the way, my lovelies. Marilyn, Vivian.
Okay.
No doubt about it, I'm officially bored. Those awful X things haven't been back to ask me about the map. Maybe they don't care about it anymore. Oh my, that must be Tech again.
It's a trap, don't fall for it, princess. You're gonna get swindled, you're gonna get bamboozled, you're gonna be taken away somewhere swift and painfully.
Hello, Princess Peach.
You always call me without warning, Tech. What is it this time?
I apologize. I would like you to go where Sir Grodus is and ask him something.
What do you mean? Go ask.
I recently obtained specific information that brought an issue to my attention.
You are the main computer here, right? Why? Is there anything you don't know about?
I am unable to know things that are not entertained. Oh. I am unable to know things that are not entered into my CPU or otherwise recorded. That is why I need to know what Sir Grodus is thinking about this issue.
But even if I try to see him, he'll catch me and send me back to the room.
That is true, but you will find a soldier's room 1 floor up. Take the elevator. Once there, please obtain a soldier's uniform and change into it, avoiding detection. You will see Sir Grodus looking like a soldier.
So you'll mean I'll be disguised? I imagine you won't take no for an answer, will you?
You imagine correctly.
Alright, fine. I guess. Well, so what do you want me to ask Grodus?
I want you to ask.
Why in the world would Tech want me to go ask about that? It sure is a weird computer. Oh, this is the elevator he wanted me to go in.
Looks like we went up 2 floors, not 1.
Please wait just a moment. There is currently a soldier in the vicinity.
Huh? You're lucky you didn't have to take that elevator.
Now, Princess Peach. After leaving the elevator, head to the right. It is the room nearby with the green lamp. Please change here quickly. The soldier's uniform should be in a locker.
Also, how is no one, like, hearing Tech talk to Peach specifically in the entire building?
Huh, oh, is this the uniform? Am I supposed to wear this ugly thing?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, oof. I don't know about this. It's awfully tight, and it kind of smells a bit. Phew, who knows how, but I got into it. I can barely breathe, though. I bet I look perfect. Excuse me, Sir Grotus?
Yes, what is it? Speak.
Well, it's about Princess Peach. What do you plan to do with her going forward?
Something is wrong with your voice, X-Not. Perhaps I have a throat lozenge. No, wait. Well, never mind. Oh, about Princess Peach. I have no interest in what that woman has to say. I have no interest in what that woman has to say. Just keep her locked in her room. But don't ever treat her roughly, you understand? Tell the others as well.
But, why? Why in the world are we keeping her here then?
That is none of your business. Don't forget your place, you impudent worm. Concentrate on getting the crystal stars. That is all I require of you. We X-Nauts need the legendary treasure to conquer the world. Don't forget it.
Conquer? The world? Legendary treasure?
What are you blathering about now? Something is odd about you.
No, nothing odd. So, Roger, or whatever, but please excuse me. Ooh, that was unnerving. All that stuff about conquering the world? Talk about creepy. I wonder if that has anything to do with collecting the crystal stars. Off with this thing. Phew, good old pink dress. My favorite. Why would I ever wear anything different? I better get back quickly. Tech, you terrible machine. So your goal is to conquer the world, is it?
Of course. After all, I was built for that purpose.
Conquering the world? How could you?
Princess Peach, allow me to ask you something. Do you like the world you live in? There are many problems in the world, many sorrows. Do you like such a world?
Of course I do. Nobody likes everything about the world, but I love the good parts. There are so many sorrows, sure, but there's also joy.
Is that so?
Tell me, will the crystal stars help you conquer the world? And what's this treasure?
I am afraid I cannot answer. Answering those questions is prohibited by Sir Grodus.
Well, but... Oh, never mind. I must at least inform Mario about this awful plan for world domination. Heck, let me use your communicator.
I suppose I can allow that. Please use the communicator.
Send it this instant.
The message has been sent. Well then, Princess Peach, you have a busy day. Go back to your room, please.
Oh, okay.
Good night, Princess Peach.
That thing's humongous. Everybody hide now. Save yourselves.
Whoa, who would have thought that fool Mario would have been in Glitzville of all places?
Did you say something, your rudeness?
Oh, no, nothing at all. Nothing as far as you know. Hey, did you say those little bite-sized shrimps? What are those things?
Those were some punies. One of them should know about the crystal star. I fear you. They're all hiding, so let's find one and force them to tell us about the crystal star.
Be gone.
You're one of them, aren't you? One of the evildoers, you won our crystal star. Ha! See? I knew it! This ugly thing knew.
Wrong voice, wrong voice.
See? Ha! See? I knew it! This ugly thing here knows where the crystal star is. Tell us! Ew, rude!
I can't fucking scream with her voice.
Ugly
Ew, you're fair. Ugly thing. How dare you, you wretched crony. I am the great puny elder.
My heart! Don't startle me like that. I'm too old for this stuff.
It's Hag versus Hag. Awesome.
Ahem. Yes, Lord Bowser? You look as if you're just dying to say something.
Nope, nothing. Let's move on, shall we? You, Elder Hag thing, where's the crystal star? And don't try pulling rank again. Your answer, not your age, will determine your fate.
Honestly, in any case, you're too late. The crystal star is gone.
Oh, what?
That's right, you rude thing. We gave it to some mustachioed man named Mario. He said he was collecting the crystal stars to rescue some princess. And what did he call her? Princess Peach? Yep, he was off to save that lucky lass. It's Mario. Oh, hey, you're Lord Bowser. It's Mario, not Mario, and it's not Princess Peach. Her name is Princess Peach. But your senility is besides the point. The princess and the crystal stars must be connected. Mario's trying to get it all. Treasures, princesses, does his greed never end?
That jackal. Both Princess Peach and the crystal stars belong to me. To me! If I find him, I'm going to finish him off once and for all. I swear it.
So, now you must leave.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I understand. If you must, you must. We won't delay you. I hope you succeed in finding the rest of the crystal stars. Good luck.
In Jollies, I want to tell you, Rock Hawk ain't gonna fight dirty no more. I'm gonna hit the weights, take some vitamins, and win the title back fair and square. And I'm never, ever gonna lose again. Remember, when life rocks you, rock back. Listen, G-Money, thanks for everything, man. You're the nicest dude I ever met, and if you ever need it, I've got your back. Hey, I think I'm gonna chill here and improve my skills. King K's back, baby. It's all thanks to you. You're my boy, Mario.
Now that Grubba's out of the picture, I'm going to take over running with Glitzbit. If you ever decide to return to the ring, just come back. I'll keep your spot open. You have tons of fans, and they'd absolutely love it if you made a comeback. Anyway, think it over, okay? And travel safe.
Sweet, another crystal star. That's 3, right? We better roll back to Rogueport, don't you think? And with that, we're on our way back to Rogueport. We've enjoyed our time here at the Glitz Pit in Glitzville. And the next cheap limp is abounded for Rogueport. Would you like to take board? Yes. Everything looks in order with your tickets. Please watch your step as you step aboard. But this has been a lovely time in Glitzville. Everyone loves Chapter 3 for one reason or another. I enjoy it for the voices. There's so many different characters, and the storyline behind everything is cool. It's very dramatic. I love it. But I still love Chapter 5 the most. For me, it's Chapter 5, then Chapter 3. And then after that, I'd have to think about it. Probably Chapter 1, honestly. I don't know. Probably 5, 3, the final chapter, Chapter 1. Would probably be my top 4. Alright. Let's make our way back to the 1,000-Year Door, and we're actually going to take a shortcut. We're going to take a shortcut. Actually, wait. Maybe we don't take a shortcut. Hold on. We have 8 star pieces. We're taking the shortcut.
Mario, hear that noise? That's totally an email from the princess. Dearest Mario, I have uncovered something terrible. These things, the X-Nauts, they're planning to try to take control of the world. It's so that they can... It's to that end that they're seeking the crystal stars and trying to claim a legendary treasure. I still don't know what the treasure is, but you must hurry and gather the crystal stars. I will gather what information I can. Princess Peach.
What? They want to rule the world? That does not sound like a friendly plan. I'm not going to worry about these question blocks right now. We can save them for later, because once they've been swacked, we'll never get them back. But we're going to take this, and then this pipe here, if we can get inside. There we go. That's going to take us to... There's no signage posted, but it takes us to the entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials, which we're going to not do. Instead, we're going to continue going and grab this star piece here, and then leave, because this is a 1,000-Year Door. It's a nice little shortcut. It makes things go by a little bit faster, trying to get from point A to point B. You could do the same thing in the original as well, but it feels a little bit faster in the remake for some reason, even if that giant question block is in the way. Well, there's 3 stars down, only 4 more to go. And as we hold the map up aloft, we shall obtain a new power and a new location for the next area is something spooky, something dark. These dark, mysterious woods are in a thick, dense forest with a steeple hidden in the middle, or the ruby crystal star. The location of the crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. Here's the 4th crystal star. We're gonna have to go show the professor again. It's okay, we have to let him know what Princess Peach wrote in her letter email anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What?
The group that kidnapped Princess Peach is bent on total world conquest?
It sure sounds like it. That legendary... It sure sounds like it. That must be why the legendary treasure... It sure sounds like it. That must be why they need the legendary treasure, huh?
This doesn't bode well. The situation has gotten far more serious than I had thought. Let me bring you up to speed. While I've been researching just what the treasure could be, one book came across held what I thought was a preposterous theory. This book claimed that the treasure was actually the Great Cataclysm itself. The very cataclysm that sunk the town 1,000 years ago.
Wait a sec. So they want to use the Cataclysm's power to control the world?
I can't say for sure that they will do, or why, but we must consider the possibility. Now that things have come to this, we mustn't let them near the legendary treasure. That's all that matters, because if they get to it, then once again, this town... No, the entire world could be destroyed.
Oh my gosh, Professor. Then we gotta get to the next crystal star right away.
According to the map, it appears to be in a town called Twilight Town.
Twilight Town?
To tell you the truth, I don't know much about the place myself, only rumors. I've heard that the name implies that it's perpetually dim and eerie there. Just wait a moment. Aha! There appears to be a pipe to Twilight Town somewhere in Rogueport. I do believe it's somewhere underneath the west part of town. Yes, definitely. If you get stuck for any reason, just come back and see me again, okay?
Beneath the west part of town. Gotcha. We're on it. Thanks, Professor. Whew. Alright, Mario. Let's do it. Koopy-Koo, miss you! Dear Mario and Koops, I hope you two are doing okay. I have to admit, with Koops gone, I haven't been doing very well. I get lonely, and I go into Koops' house, and I smell that Koops smell. I guess it's your cologne or whatever, but it makes me so sad. Lately, the place is starting to smell more and more like your dad, Kooply. He has his own smell, and it's weird. I think maybe it's the smell of Hooktail's guts. It's disgusting. Now I've grossed myself out. Oh. And since he's gonna be my dad too, someday, better get used to that smell, huh? Oh, what am I writing? I'm so embarrassed. But I'm sending this anyway. Love you, Koopy-Koo. Aw, how sweet. RDM issue number 2. Rogueport today. Old Toad settles in. It has come to light that after settling into our life at our end, Toadsworth has often been spotted to the company of Zesty. The notorious finicky Zesty surprised all when she was heard saying, "What's wrong with spending some time with a little toad?" Surprised all when she was heard saying, "What's wrong with spending some time with my little total toads?" The possibility such a comment opens our eyes and ears glued to the situation. Shop Reporter, go! Our focus of attention this week, Pugnan's Great Tree Shop. Pugnan's easygoing management philosophy is money and customers are always fickle, so easy come, easy go, you know? He fully understands why his shop isn't busier too. We are all hidden, but like any good treasure, we are worth looking for. He even has a special offer for RDM readers for the next 15 minutes. I'll give you a double shop points. Cooking for rookies. Today's yummy recipe, spicy soup. Steep a fire flour in hot water and, presto, you're done. The perfect meal for kids to cook. Editor's note. We've been working all night to bring you this edition of RDM. Looking forward to your hot news in issue 3. Coming soon. Published by the Rogueport Restoration Committee. That has been everything for this chapter of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone loves Chapter 3 for very good reasons. But, as always, try to have a better day than yesterday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!